Definitely going for research purposes.
Calm down, boys. We're live. Hey, we're live. Hey.
Hey, for research purposes, all we were doing was looking at the competition for the Fever.
Correct.
Right? They had it's massive competition, a little tidal wave action.
Massive.
That's it.
Massive. It's crazy.
Right? You know,
you guys are nuts.
Absolutely.
Trying to never mind. Breeze Nation, what's good? It's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. As always, man, we got the squad in the building. Yeah. Welcome in for the NBA Finals, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been a long season.
It's been a long season. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Did the Bulls make it? No.
Bulls didn't make it.
What a hole.
Jay Reinsdorf selling teams though, so that's good. But
about time with that too.
Hey man, we got a lot of fun coming up on this one. We got freaking the Indiana Pacers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think this is going to be a very fun series for one team. I think it's going to be, as they say, the torture chamber for the other team.
Wow, really? I
am all in on the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Wow.
Give me Thunder in 3.
Thunder in 3.
Thunder in 3.
They're not gonna get to.
I don't got them getting a single game. I don't got them getting a single. No, honestly, honestly, no, I'm talking about the Pacers. Honestly, you're probably talking about a 5-game series in my mind, but I'm excited to see, kind of. Oh, was that I didn't know what was going on. I was like, who's twerking? I was like, who's twerking right now?
Wow.
Hey. No, it's the music that's playing at the game, but.
Footwork. Watch your footwork.
I'll say this. Shout out to the Thunder for making
that is.
Hey,
what was that?
That's the Drummer Boys from the Bucket Boys. We got the Bucket Boys in there somewhere.
Chicago Bucket Boys are going through the system.
Hey, why was it a good beat?
It was.
It was part of the thing.
I was like, it's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. No, man. But to me, this is a series where it's going to come down to something we haven't seen in a long time.
Oh.
Two teams that really weren't built fully through the draft, I'll say.
Fully.
Teams who acquired their stars via trade.
Mm-hmm.
Teams who one, I think you can call Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a superstar level player now.
Sure.
Winning the MVP. I think you got to give it to him. Best player in the league based on the MVP vote. And you've got on the flip side of that, Tyrese Haliburton, who is kind of bringing back that 2004 Pistons feel, where it's just like, if you run with me, we going to win this game.
There you go. Yeah. Little pace and space.
This is nothing more but the Paul George sweepstakes right here. That's all it is. That's
whoever wins gets Paul George.
No.
Whoever loses gets Paul George.
Paul George was responsible for some of these people being on these teams.
No, Paul George was responsible for almost all these people being on these teams.
For the whole team being that way on both sides.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's a good
because
point.
Paul
This
George,
is just a Paul George sweep.
Because Kawhi wanted Paul George.
Paul George in one way.
So Shai went over to OKC. And then Paul George traded from Indiana over to.
And one of those picks ended up being.
Did he go to OKC?
Yeah, he went to OKC. And so that's how they got some of their stars over there.
Good way to recover.
I was just thinking that. I was like, this dude got up off the ground quick, man.
Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Drop what team you think is going to win the finals in the chat. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us as we got the first shot up. The rebound there.
That's how my shot on my player be looking.
How would I do that? We're live on this.
Put another one on.
We're live on this screen.
Yeah.
All right. Let me do what I gotta do so you still watch the game.
Now here's
I think you're missing the point. How would I do that?
Don't turn it off.
Don't turn
Mike's
off.
drive.
Put the game on there.
Very, very nice.
The game
drive.
is on the app. We're on playback.
I still don't understand how he ends up finishing the moves that he does.
No,
It's just weird.
it's not gonna work.
I don't know, man. Actually, man, you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit different. I got 4-2 OKC. I think Indiana's gonna get 2 games because I think OKC is not a great shooting team. So it's potential for them for Indiana's pace to get them 2 games. I think they're gonna get 2.
I got the Pacers.
You can look at me all you want to.
Oh no, I'm not. Listen, whatever you
2.
believe is Chet Holmgren to the bucket laid.
I got the Pacers in 7.
Pacers in 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Petty's man alive.
That'll be interesting.
I actually am going with P. Kid. I actually have the Pacers winning this in a surprising fashion.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That right there is why I don't think the Pacers are gonna win this.
4-1 Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm probably with Joel with a realistic prediction. I'm probably going 4-1. I give him a game.
This
I
team
give
has
him a
been
game.
number one the whole time.
Well, I'm saying because I said Indiana in 3.
And Indiana's been the number 2 team ever since
since the playoffs started.
No, since the 30, 40 games into the season. They've been the number 2 team.
Number 2 team at what?
Offensive rating.
Offensive rating and
in their top 5 defensive rating.
Pace of play.
Record-wise.
And pace of play.
And record-wise.
Well, there's no way they've been.
Yeah, they were because they was in the hole by 15 games at the start of the season because they was unhealthy.
Second half of the season, they had
second half of the season.
They had a good second half.
Yeah, the best record second
They had a good second half.
Right, and they've been the second.
I mean,
best team.
I hit trade deadline. They were one of the best teams out the gate.
I mean, so were the Bulls. Like that don't mean nothing to me. But so were the Bulls.
They do
but
make it to the final.
I'll say this: what is surprising me right now is that we're getting Tyrese Haliburton float game. Can't get that one to go. And we're getting Tyrese Haliburton without Lou Dort on him right now. Bucket. Time out, Rick. Rick, time out. Stop the bleeding, Rick.
No, it's not. Because they had a couple stops in between.
Hey, dog, this is about to get ugly, bro.
No, it's not.
Rick is a good coach.
You know what? I will say that.
I
think
underrated.
But see, he won winning a championship to me don't mean you're a good coach. I mean, you got good players. Mike Budenholzer is a fine coach.
Yeah, Rick did it twice.
He's also
matter of fact, a lot of
Rick got to the final.
Championship coaches have been fired.
Rick got to the final.
Bro, so many championship coaches have been fired.
In the last 4 years, all the last 4 champions.
You don't have to be.
Sometimes the voice gets old.
I think the thing is right. Like there's good. Like there's a bunch of good coaches. I think Mike Budenholzer is a good coach. I think Billy's a good coach. I think there's a bunch of good coaches in the NBA. I think there's difference makers. Rick Carlisle has set himself apart to me as a difference-making head coach.
Yes.
And I didn't expect that because I don't think there's a star on this team.
Speaking of that, do you think Tom Thibodeau is a difference maker or is he just a coach?
No, he's a good head coach.
I think.
Okay. Do you think that you would want him right now?
No.
Yes.
Over Billy.
The team's not built.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The team's not built for Tom. If you want to hire Tom, you not winning for 3 years.
You know what, Tom?
You got to rebuild the whole team.
Tom
Which player on this team is a Tom Thibodeau player?
We got to drop the point guard.
Patrick Williams.
Io,
that's it. No, Patrick Williams ain't no Tom Thibodeau
Well, no,
player.
he's got
Tom Thibodeau punched Patrick Williams in the face.
Why can't Giddy be his guy?
Bazelis, he plays hard. He plays defense.
Modest not a good enough defender.
He needs a guard.
Tom would have probably put him in the G League. He probably wouldn't have developed like he did.
Tom would have played him at all.
He likes energy.
Oh, look at Pascal trying to get big on him.
True.
He likes energy. So I think Tibbs would have played him because he liked
Tom don't like energy. Tom didn't play Jimmy till everybody else was dead. He was like, all right, I guess get in the game. We need somebody to guard LeBron.
Oh my God, he can play.
Tom don't play young players. He just not.
He
Well,
goes
I
8
should
deep.
say that. It's not the same
That
time.
was a
Thibodeau.
foul. That was
To be honest, Tom gets stuck on his
guys.
starting rotation.
He gets stuck on his guys.
Yeah, the same thing.
He trusts his guys more than anything.
He believes in letting the starters.
He still trusts Josh Gibson.
He believes
Josh
in letting
Gibson's 65.
the starters do what the starters do.
65.
And that's ultimately what led to his firing. That's the one thing. And to be honest with you, you know who was a lot like Tom, but we just don't equate them? Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr has not developed not one of those young players.
The James Wiseman.
James
Nah,
Wiseman.
he did. He did. Draymond punched him in the face.
That's one player out of what? How many years?
No, he did.
Yeah, but I don't need.
No,
I mean, if we
Jordan
did
Poole and the point guard that they didn't want to get rid of,
Pajinski.
Pajinski's a nice piece.
He's a good piece. And actually, Moody before the playoffs, Moody
Moody
had a good year.
The problem with that team is that
it's Steph.
No, the problem with that team. Well, yeah, but if the problem is your superstar, I'm sticking with the superstar. I don't know what's going on with the whatchamacallit right now.
Yeah, man, it's all
Internet looking bad right now.
I can foresee Steve Kerr being relieved of his duties.
No.
Steve Kerr ain't going nowhere.
He's not going nowhere.
Steve Kerr not going nowhere.
And
we'll be
so inclined.
We'll be 5-6 years before Steve Kerr up out of there. What is going on with this thing?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'm not on the Wi-Fi either, so.
Well, that's probably what it is.
Oh no, wait. I'm not on the
Lord
Wi-Fi.
knows our Wi-Fi is.
Nah, I think y'all is the only one on.
I don't know why it's doing this. What the heck?
It's 32916.
Maybe I got too many of them going at once. But
wide open. Cash. There we go. Tie game. The thing Indiana does well is, and this is to your point, why Rick is a good coach. They respond to the runs really well.
Yes,
and Rick keeps them like he don't call them early timeouts, stop momentum. He lets them figure it out, get their confidence back, and then respond. And that gives your team so much confidence. I love how he does it as opposed to there's some people who try to do it. It don't really work out. Like coach for Timberwolves. It didn't work out when he tried to do it.
Well, I think the thing
with
with
the personnel is different too.
I think the thing with Rick for me is that Rick is really good at getting the most out of every possession. He's not. What's a good way to say it? He's not giving the other team a ton of opportunities with how he runs the scheme to relax. Mm-hmm. And I think that keeps teams on their back foot, especially with Indiana's defensive intensity. I think that really helps them. But the one thing for me with this Pacers team to get here with no star is impressive. In the NBA, you win with stars. We've seen one time in the past 40 years that a team won with no stars.
Twice.
When? Detroit
and who? Dirk Nowitzki's a star. Dirk Nowitzki's a superstar.
This is going to be
Dirk Nowitzki got the greatest finals run of all time.
You were going to say Mavs?
No.
Oh,
it's controversial because it's like, what do you dictate to be a star at a certain point? So, like, for instance, the 2003 Lakers, was Karl Malone a star?
They didn't win,
but they lost.
They lost. I'm saying they made it to the finals, but was he a star?
Yeah,
he
was Gary Payton a star?
He was older
at that point. They were shell of themselves. Right?
Kobe was though. Kobe was a starter.
I would say both Pistons teams, then, if that's the case.
Well, only one.
I was going to say the Spurs.
No, I'm talking about
the Isaiah Thomas.
That's
2013 Spurs. Tim Duncan was not the same Tim Duncan. Ginobili wasn't the same Ginobili. There was no defined star on that team.
Tim Duncan's if he had more personality.
No,
Kawhi Leonard was,
but he wasn't a star yet.
That's when he was starting.
No, he was not a star.
Kawhi Leonard was a lockdown defender.
He was a good player, but he wasn't a star.
2013,
he was a lockdown defender.
He wasn't a star.
He wasn't a star.
All right, we're gonna have to fact check that because.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kawhi Leonard had a great final series.
He didn't. He averaged less than 18 points a game.
Yeah, he wasn't a star.
He was just a lockdown defender.
He was a good player, but he wasn't a star yet. He was just coming into his own.
He took off the season after they got hurt.
Having a star though, because Tim Duncan is already.
Yeah, Tim. No, so what was Tim? Tim was averaging 25 a year, wasn't he?
No.
Tim is a star.
Tim was averaging like 19.
You can't just take away his
Tim Duncan's a star.
Everybody was in their golden
Right,
years.
right,
It wasn't.
right,
It was.
right,
That's what I'm saying. It depends on what you consider a star. Like they had
Tim Duncan was 18.
Tim Duncan's a Hall of Famer.
18 and 10.
Right, that was on his later years of his career.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's
and
still
right.
Tim. Don't get me wrong.
Tim was Tim,
but
but
like
I think Tony and
Tim wasn't the same
Ginobili
Tim.
Was coming up. And
Nah,
Kawhi was coming up.
No, Ginobili was almost bald at that point.
Ginobili was almost done coming up.
Hey, Tony Parker was a shell of himself as well. Like they had been to more playoff games and they had some people had regular season wins at that point.
Tim in 2013 playoffs averaged 19, 10, and 3 shots.
He shot like 70%.
Shot 50% from the field.
Tony Parker was like same. Like they had balance. There was no star though.
They did have balance.
They had good balance.
They were aged stars.
Right. Yeah, I think you're still a star though. Yeah,
but my thing is like once a star, always a star.
A role playing
level.
Well, I don't believe that.
No,
I don't believe that.
Tim Duncan is
literally
argued as one of the
Tracy McGrady was on that team.
Yeah,
Was
but
he?
not really. Yeah, he was, but not really.
So is he a star? Because it's Tracy McGrady? No.
Let's
I
see
see what you're saying, but the
But
fall
see,
off wasn't that bad for
Here's
Tim
the thing, though. That again, the averages, but look at them numbers, right? 24 and 12, 30 and 17, 17 and 12, 20 and 5, 20 and 14. They had 12 and 4, 9 and 11.
Yeah.
So you talking about Kawhi?
No, that was Tim Duncan.
Yeah, that
was versus Miami in the finals. He is effing Chris Bosh up.
Oh, no.
He was.
But what was Kawhi though?
Let's see.
Because Kawhi would be the only person you say was a star from that team.
Because
he wasn't a
star yet.
He wasn't a star.
He wasn't a star yet.
He wasn't. But he was a great glue player for the aging stars.
No, he wasn't glue. He was effing LeBron.
No,
up.
he was the guy that
Hey, Brown was like,
he was effing LeBron up. Hey, they called Kawhi back in the game. Remember that mud said, "Dang it." Yeah, no, bro. Yeah, what is this? Oh, okay, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at his minutes. I was like, hold on now. 19. Dang.
Was it what you thought it was?
No, it's still ridiculous. This man, 19 and 16, 22 and 11, 16 and 8, 12 and 7, 14 and 12.
I'm talking about rebounds, right?
Yeah, 9 and 14, 10 and 10.
He was coming up. That was his breakout.
He averaged 14, 11, and 2 in 7 games in 2013.
That's just the one team I say there was no star. All the stars were in Miami.
I mean, listen, dog. When you needed Tim Duncan to be that dude, he still was that dude.
Like Ray Allen was that dude for Miami, but he wasn't a star. But Miami don't win.
But Ray Allen literally was just, I'm gonna shoot this 3 when y'all need me to. Like Ray Allen was like 6 shots a game.
But look at Ray Allen's in the finals numbers.
In 2013, Ray Allen not on that
was terrible.
Yes, he is. For Miami?
If Ray Allen's on that team, that's not the team that won.
No,
Ray Allen was only on the team for the year they won.
Who?
Because he hit the shot.
Who? Yeah, on mine.
No,
yeah,
Ray Allen was on there
just
for 2
over.
seasons.
3, 4, 6.
Either way, 10 to 12, Pacers have responded to the punch. That is OKC.
Actually, I thought OKC was gonna come out a little flat since they've been off for so long.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that's rolled.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rolled. Did he finish that too?
Yep.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Crazy.
My whole ankle inflamed. 12 to 10 right now. OKC trying to get it going. Look at Chet.
That's cash.
Ooh,
Is OKC? Ooh, nasty work. Good defense, Miles.
That was a foul. Come on,
No,
man.
that's on Lou. That's a Lou. That what they call?
No, it's
Obi called a foul on
Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin pushed him.
Oh.
By the way, I love to see that another person from the Patrick Williams draft is in the finals.
Yeah, I don't care about that one.
Yeah, no,
I don't care about that one.
I was cool with Obi.
But Obi not nobody. Obi a piece on a team that
Doing better than Patrick Williams.
Obi's kind of doing exactly what Patrick Williams is doing stat wise.
No, I don't think so.
Stat wise,
Let's stop acting like Obi is some great player.
No, but I think his impact on
I
the
didn't say it
game
was
is
great.
definitely more than Pat.
Absolutely more.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
On the game is way more.
Yeah, but we would hate Obi Toppin if he was on our team putting up 11 and 4.
If you put Pat on this team with a run,
We would hate Obi Toppin as the 4th overall pick.
How many minutes?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no,
because
you got a point.
Pat
He
is
played
like,
11 and 4 in
Pat Williams
28 minutes.
Pat Williams is like what,
Okay.
6 and 6?
Time out.
We would hate Obi Toppin as the 4th overall
Obi
pick.
is playing behind Pascal Siakam.
Miles Turner.
Miles Turner.
It's the same argument for Pat, bro.
It's not.
This is literally what everyone says about Patrick Williams.
Pat Williams had the starting spot. He had the starting spot.
He had the starting spot.
For 2, maybe 3 years.
Who was in front of him this season?
Zach LaVine.
He had the starting spot.
Who was in front of him this season?
What you mean was in front of him this season?
Who was in front of him?
Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Modest
Josh Giddey was in front of
and Zach LaVine. Josh Giddey, Kobe White, and Zach LaVine.
But
Second half of the
spot.
season?
I don't think they played the same spot.
Second half of the season, he was already on the
Hey,
bench.
listen, Josh Giddey can shoot? Josh Giddey can shoot?
Yeah.
Josh
This
Giddey
year
can
he
shoot?
showed good.
Josh Giddey
He
shot
shot
well.
better.
He shot 38% from
Yeah.
the
He shot
3-point
better.
line.
You
Josh-
watched the season?
Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey
got-
shot 38% from the
We were
3-point line.
trashing Josh Giddey the first couple
We
of
were.
games, and he had a good
We were.
opportunity. He bounced back. Don't get me wrong, he did bounce back. But Patrick Williams had opportunity. The fact that a rookie, Montes, is now in that whole thing, you said he is ahead of him, means that Pat didn't show up.
No, the argument is not that Pat showed up. The argument is that we would hate Obi Toppin if he was in the same role. He's not that good.
No, I don't think
He's
Obi.
better-
I don't think
better than-
Obi
he's
would
better than
be.
Pat.
You think Obi? You think?
I
So
think
fourth
Obi would
overall
be better.
pick, Obi Toppin is 25 and 5. That's what you got to be. 4th overall pick. You got to be a star.
Yeah,
He gonna be 25 and 5.
Who's gonna be 25-5?
Obi
you
Toppin
need him to. He's
Number one
better,
option.
better than what Patrick Williams is.
I don't
and
think
you're
it has to
still
be
mad.
or 25 and 8. You got to be a star. You can't be the 4th overall
You
pick.
can't be Tyrese Haliburton.
In a bad
No,
draft.
I don't think so.
I'm saying you got
No,
Haliburton.
hold up. You could have been Tyrese Haliburton.
You
'cause
could
we
have
coulda
had
Tyrese.
Tyrese
We had
Haliburton.
him. We had him.
When you put these stipulations that you have to be this at that pick,
Kid,
no.
if Obi Toppin is 15 and 10, you happy with him as the 4th overall pick?
I can live with him.
15 and 10?
That's a double.
On a down draft, yes.
Yeah, I'll take
On a
that.
down
Yeah.
draft, yes.
What's Patrick Williams doing
On
now?
a down
That's
draft.
not a down draft.
Dude, that year was only 2. I think it was 2 or 3
Mhm.
quality players. Anything after the third one was like the talent level was.
So let's
way
talk about all the
was way
people that's in
worse.
that draft now. Tyrese Maxey is in that draft. Tyrese Haliburton is in that draft.
We talking about
Devin Vassell is in that draft.
coming out.
Devin
Coming
Vassell
out.
is not
Hey,
averaging
coming
15
out,
and
coming
10.
out. Hindsight is
Devin
2020.
Vassell is averaging.
Hindsight
He's averaging 20 points a game when he was the
Hindsight
number
is
one.
2020
When
when
he
that
was
draft
the number
came
one.
out.
What is he
In San
averaging?
Antonio.
What is he averaging? He's not averaging 15 and 10.
That's because Wemby showed up.
He's not averaging 15 and 10.
But
It's
you-
only 3.
But you look at it this
it's
way:
4 people.
coming out. Hindsight
that
is 2020. In that draft came out after the third.
Devin Vassell last season averaged 19 and 4.
Are we waiting on somebody? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh, you talking about
I
numbers.
keep getting kicked out.
Devin Vassell last season averaged 19 and 4. Season before that, he averaged 18 and 5.
That don't sound like 15 and 10.
We will be very happy with 19 and 4 as the 4th overall pick.
Are you on the Wi-Fi?
No, not on Wi-Fi because of this.
Like, yeah, I get, I understand that we, the public, view that as a down draft, but the people who are in charge of running NBA teams should know that it's not down.
It was because Tyrese Maxey was not looked at. They thought he was going to be a good player, but they never thought he was going to turn out the way he did.
Some of these NBA GMs don't know that.
Right.
So ours. So let's talk about it. Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, LaMelo Ball, bucket. Onyeka Okongwu was
We
a
all
hooper.
want LaMelo. We all want LaMelo.
Yeah,
This is
almost
one
had,
pick,
almost
one-
had him.
almost.
Obi Toppin is in there. Devin Vassell, Tyrese Haliburton, Aaron Naismith on this team.
They got 3.
Cole Anthony,
They got 3 of the top.
Isaiah
15.
Stewart. Well, they traded for Tyrese. Remember, Tyrese went to Sacramento.
Oh, that's right.
Tyrese Maxey,
Still.
Precious Achua. I'll take 90% of it. Emmanuel Quickly.
You
Peyton
you
Pritchard.
take him now, but
Jaden
Hold
McDaniels.
on, say, wait a minute.
Desmond
Right.
Bane is the 30th
You
pick
never
in this
wanted. You
draft.
never wanted Patrick Williams.
No, we never wanted Patrick Williams. But my point was, when that draft came out, none of these players were even thought about being is going to be as good. They did not. Hindsight is 2020.
But we took a bench player
True. I get
out
that.
of college.
I get that. Well, that don't mean that. Scotty Barnes is a bench player.
Too.
He played for the same
Scotty
college.
Barnes. You just named a
But
whole bunch
Scotty
of
Barnes
guys.
was ahead of him in the
I'm
rotation.
just saying-
No, don't do this.
guy.
I can name you 70
I'm
dudes
just
in the
saying-
NBA that's bench players for
I'm
college.
just saying that at the 4th pick overall,
Vince
when
Carter was a bench player.
Devin Booker was a bench player. Zach LaVine was a bench player. Like at most, a bunch of NBA players are bench players. That don't
that's
mean
not the point.
LeBron
The
didn't go
point
to
is you're
college.
wrong.
The point is, I don't want a bench
LeBron
player.
didn't go to college. Dwight Howard didn't go to college. Did y'all see that picture of them shoulders I sent y'all?
Bro.
He was a monster.
He still is.
I said
I
he
just
can play
sent
right
that
now.
picture 2 days
I
ago.
told
He
y'all
can play
he was
right
one of the
now.
He's
scariest
still
human
playing.
beings I've seen.
When he was in shape, did you see the clip of him? Like,
Bro.
When he was in shape.
He's never out of shape.
I'm
I
saying
saw him in
young. I'm talking about
Chicago.
young Orlando Magic
Brother, scroll up in the chat.
I mean, but he
look at that.
dunking over everybody.
He
He
was one
still
of the
is.
scariest dudes I've seen. And he
Hold
was
on, let me
smiling.
see.
But I
He's-
couldn't
He's
make. I
one of the
couldn't.
freak of natures, bro.
Bro, I sent the picture into the chat of this. Bro, look at this man. Bro, what is this muscle? What is that?
That's the
Let me see.
trapezius upper dorsimus.
Bro,
Trapezius
talk
upper
about when he was
dorsimus.
in his prime, he was in shape. Look at that.
No, I'm talking about 25-year-old
His back
Dwight Howard.
wings. Yeah, that's his back
Bro,
wings.
that
They
man
used
is,
to have those. Those are back wings.
bro,
That's crazy.
that man is massive.
That's
You
when
know,
you walk into the room and people walk out.
he said, I got up to 270 pounds and I was just too big
When was
What?
he 7?
on the Magic. He said he was sitting there lifting everything in the
He
gym.
was big.
It was huge.
Dude was huge, man.
Yeah, I think 270 at
That's what she said.
7'1".
He's not even.
And he was running the floor.
Him
like
running the
crazy,
floor.
bro.
Yeah,
Jumping out
he was on
the
Jeff Teague podcast. He had me dying laughing.
Hey, you know
Caruso,
Come on.
AC, turn on the AC because that boy cold. Oh, it's oh, dang it! I hate this boy. Oh, darn it! Found it.
Indiana, you can't be turning the ball over like
Shout
that.
out, shout out
Told
to
ya.
shout out to AC, man. I'm happy for him.
I'm so happy for him. He gonna be the reason they win this ring. Him and
Undrafted.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Undrafted to a
I'm not gonna lie
quality
to you. They playing this straight up right now because Indiana really don't have nothing. By the time there's gonna be a game where Tyrese Haliburton start cooking, that's gonna be the matchup right there. Lou Dort on Hallie. Woo! He didn't mean to do that. He didn't mean to do that. He didn't mean to do that.
Woo!
Hey, you know what that's called? That's when
Weight room.
a bigger
Weight room.
object
Yes.
runs into a smaller object. Yeah, maybe he did mean to do that actually. But
That kind of look like Lou.
look flop. Nah, he ain't flop.
He didn't flop. That was a
Luke
check.
Dort kind of swole though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
He's way too slow to be going down like
No,
that.
no, no.
Yeah.
You know African muscle different. Bro, am I wrong?
African.
You know, African muscle different, bro.
Yeah, that's that thin, strong boy.
Man, he got you know what he like. Y'all ever seen a picture of Joe King when he was in like great shape with his shirt off? Joe King Noah. Yeah. Bro, Joe King Noah had Bruce Lee muscles.
Yeah.
He had his shirt off with like doing a camp picture one day. I was like, where you get these from? What exercise you doing for them?
Man, got the obliques popping.
Bro, he was jacked.
Oh, look at that move.
Yeah. All right. TJ McConnell.
Man, shout out to him and his sister.
Hey, you know who he is?
Hey, relax. Hey,
you know who he is?
Bro, did y'all see Modest? Modest a wild boy. Modest a wild, young, horny man, bro. No, that man, TJ McConnell's sister, she played the W. And she be hooping. And she this is the free throw line, and Modest just quote tweeted it and was like, "Oh my God, she shoot a free throw." It was literally, it was like, "You got to be talking about how you think she fine." And then like 20 minutes later, I know all his boys called and was like, "What are you doing? Take that down!" Because then the tweet immediately was deleted. Me and Ace was dying laughing. Hey, well, you know,
shoot your shot.
You know how I get.
Hey.
You know, it's you live in that world. You like a
persuasion.
Yes.
Yeah.
You live in that world.
You like Isaiah Hartenstein. Actually, he's black. That's the wildest thing in the world, bro. Isaiah Hartenstein is black.
Yes, he is.
And like his dad is like legit black. Like
I did not know that.
Man, his dad started talking. Somebody said, who was talking about? I think it was Shay or Chet. And he was like, "Oh, corner three."
Was it? Oh,
yeah. You gotta hit the rim, buddy. I forget who was talking about it. But he was like, I didn't realize he was black till he started talking. Then it was like, nah, you had to be raised somewhere near a hood.
Speaking of the hood, bro, what do you think about them changing the man? He just went left. I was going right. No, they Adam Silver changing up against USA against the world.
I like
All-Star
that.
Game.
I like that. Where it does scare me though.
About to dominate.
Yeah, the world is, bro.
No, actually, the Americans got more All-Stars than
the world. Canada counts as the world.
No, they're saying that Canada is going to be
part of America.
North America.
Oh, so this is America
versus
the world.
They cheated.
Well, technically, yeah.
Well, not really.
Last week in South America
because it's North America. If it's USA versus the world, that's different. You can't get South America. But who's a Brazilian? We're going to get Leandro Barbosa back? The Brazilian blur?
Yes, sir.
Hey, are you
Felicio?
Hey, bro, shut your mouth. Shut your whore mouth.
Hey, he probably killing them.
Look at Shay. Step back. Jay. Back.
Ooh.
Yeah, call that timeout, Rick. You gonna need it, brother.
It's a good timeout, Rick. It's a good timeout.
You ain't got no choice for it.
Hey, it's only game.
Yeah, because Indiana's not playing a good, efficient offense. All that run and gun it's been dead.
Nice.
It's a game of runs. Hey, listen, we're looking at a team that came back from like a 20-point deficit in the fourth quarter against the Knicks.
but not
where is that foul at?
Knicks defensive playoff defense was terrible.
Their defense all year was
they were
actually.
Huh?
They defense all year was bad.
Knicks, yeah.
It was middle of the pack. It was middle of the pack.
Bad.
Not bad.
It was bad because you had Brunson. Which
you talking about
not bad.
Hey, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's y'all cup of tea.
And
I like coffee.
He's the lightest one out of all of us.
Hey, listen.
I like coffee.
Look at this guy.
I like my coffee dark.
It's definitely not.
You gotta hey, as the Bible says, you gotta like all shades of life.
I don't know what the Bible said.
Man, I missed that scripture.
You gotta show me that scripture, sir.
I missed that scripture.
Yeah, this is the picture that ruined it for me.
Oh wow. Them back pockets touching.
That was before the squats. It's better now. The squats is different now. The squats
Baki in the chat. Baki, what's going on?
Hey.
One of Taim said, okay, that was a little, never mind. We ain't gonna say that. Jesus Christ, dog. You gotta relax. Shout out to Taterhead in the building as well.
Give us the PC version of that.
I can't. There is no PC version.
Oh wow. Well, thank you for your support.
I can't see the shots.
Yeah, I can only see from afar. I don't have bird vision.
That's a wild comment. That's a wild comment, bro.
Woo!
See you at the crossroads.
Hey, look at TJ.
Hey, that was a bucket.
Hey,
That's a good bucket.
TJ
That was a good
Low-Key
bucket.
6 man of the year type, bro. He be.
That was a good bucket. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's
You know,
JJ Barea.
you know who. Oh Jesus! And one.
Bro, they finished. So
Get
well.
big, Hartenstein.
They finished around the rim.
Hey, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the equivalent of getting. That's the equivalent of Draymond hitting threes.
TJ McConnell?
No, Isaiah Hartenstein driving to the hoop and laying it left hand.
And one.
And one.
And one.
Hey, drove with the left
rare?
to the right.
Dude, have you seen his little push shot? It looks horrible.
Bro, Draymond in 2015 was smacking that joint. I don't care what nobody say.
He's smacking.
Draymond in the
playoffs.
game 7 had like 30 points.
Well, Draymond been smacking every year, but it's just not
Shut
always
up,
a jump shot.
Shut up.
Man, I know he sacrificed his offensive game for his all-around game, but
I would.
But
would.
at sometimes, like what happened when Curry went down, we needed him to put up 20 points, and he couldn't even put up a 6.
Sir,
it's like you don't lose that much, bro.
Draymond made a business decision.
Right.
The decision was, I need to sacrifice my hopes and prayers of being a good offensive player to be the best defensive player on this team, and he made the Hall of Fame doing it.
He never was a great offensive player. He was exactly what he was in college.
But great, you have to be great for him to put up 20 when you need it.
I think what's the crazy
got to
thing
be
about
great
it is
to
now,
put up 20 and do all the other stuff that Draymond is doing.
But we didn't need him to do that.
You did need him to do that. Who else was going to facilitate?
On those games, I didn't need him to be all world defensively. I needed him to be adequate because I was needing more points to make up for Steph Curry not being there.
Who else was going to facilitate on the team?
Butler can facilitate.
Jimmy Butler don't facilitate. Jimmy Butler say, "Get out my way and let me get to this bucket."
No, it didn't. No, he facilitated.
What game are you
playing?
Oh,
where are you playing, dog?
I saw the sports car.
Hey, I love this dude, bro. NBA Finals, bro. He playing a video game, bro. He ain't paid no attention to the game out.
I looked up and it's going.
Listen, I have ADHD. I had an excuse.
I have an excuse.
Oh, good strip. Good strip.
Good strip. Go.
This guy,
Hey, Joe.
Stop it, Joe.
Hey, Joe. I want you to do me something simple. Name 10 people on the court.
That's crazy.
You know what I love about Joel is Joel will sit there and argue with us all year
10 people
that he likes basketball. Name 10 people on the court right now.
Shai, Hartenstein,
Without looking.
TJ McConnell, Obi Toppin, Lou Dort. You got a tall guy from.
Well,
they're
all tall guys.
No,
Tall guy.
it is. Who's the guy I had on my squad that you wanted to trade with?
Oh, this mug only know him because of NBA fantasy basketball.
No, tall.
I don't even know him.
I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you Pascal.
No,
I know. Well,
He's talking
Pascal's
about
on Indiana. Chet Holmgren.
talking about Chet.
Well, you gave him one. Hey, what you
I
give
said I would give him one.
AC. I knew who it was. I just couldn't think of his name.
AC.
Yeah, that's about 10 of them.
That's 8.
2 more. Nate Smith, Obi Toppin.
You said Obi already.
Hold on,
You said Nate
hold
Smith
on.
already too.
Did I say Siakam?
Yeah.
Oh, Miles Turner. Man.
There you go.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
you made it to 10.
You got 10.
You made it to 10.
Want some more?
Who's averaging more than 10 points on the floor?
Why you gonna stop?
No, honestly, wait.
there.
Wait, that's a good question. You could guess and get it right.
Yeah. 90% of the team.
You could guess and get it right.
I mean, there's 2. That's
I
obvious.
mean, one is an MVP.
Hey, leave Joel alone.
No.
One is the MVP.
Hey, you gotta stick up for the fellow old guy. I gotta stick up for the fellow old guy.
No, because the only problem with Joel is Joel will sit there and be like, I watch basketball. I'll be like, well, you ain't watched the NBA all year, bro.
That's not the thing. I have.
The game be on while you redoing a bathroom in the other room.
I have lost interest to a degree, but yeah, I mean, I know what's going on to a degree.
Basket lover.
That's how I want to play from now on.
What?
You can't collect rent in jail.
What?
Well, that's how I always play it. I ain't start doing that till y'all started doing that.
How can you figure that? One has to do with the other.
That's how we play. If you go to jail, you don't collect rent.
Straight to jail.
That's why Muzz, because if not, you get the other
Yeah,
option
on
where
the
Muzz is
trains.
just like, well, I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna sit in jail and just break.
Looks like I'm a train guy.
You a what?
Whoa.
What's going on?
He pulling out a ditty.
What'd you just say?
He pulling the ditty.
I hope you running and not being a part of it.
I'm a train guy.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Well, there you go. Jay.
He's just not gonna explain that.
Mr. Meaty's a train.
There you go.
Are you the conductor or are you the caboose?
That's right. Are you the conductor or the
I am
passenger?
El Capitan.
Hey, you know what, sir? Great glute workout. There you go.
Okay, good job, man.
How you get mad at us and he said it?
Hey, listen,
And no one knows what it means.
I know what I mean. They got a couple trains already on the knobs.
Oh, did y'all start another game?
That's right.
You bastard.
Hey, send it in the chat.
It's in the chat.
Y'all left me.
I don't know why
I
it made it
joined
sound
the
like
game.
it was secretive.
That's why I was like, what's throwing me off?
Well, I'm trying to do a show.
Hey, I'm hey, listen.
I'm
Am I not focused? Am I not participating?
Look at how
I
loud
knew
this
10
crowd
guys.
Hey, listen,
is.
Pat.
This guy.
The
You don't have
chances,
to tell us about your person.
Pat, the chances of me winning here is like 90% at this point. I can do this in my sleep, right?
Whoa.
Calm it down,
Whoa,
right there.
right. Come on now.
Pump the brakes there.
What break?
Exactly.
The chances of me winning this game is 90%.
It is
Yeah,
not.
whatever
You
you-
act
All
like
right,
you
man.
guys
Give
get
your
your
percentages,
freaking
man.
monopoly.
The roll of the
He
dice.
said,
It's not
whoa,
the
pump
roll
the
of the
brakes.
Ain't no goddamn roll of the dice if I keep beating you.
It is.
If I keep beating you,
don't keep
it's
beating
me. What are you talking about?
You don't keep beating.
True.
I mean, it's a lot of wins.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of wins.
Not a lot of wins.
I don't play all the time,
It's all right,
but
Drew. Hey, Drew,
every
it
time
ends
I
now.
see a chat,
It ends now.
it's a lot of wins.
It's not a lot of wins.
Drew, that's
Plays
okay.
against the
Don't even
computer.
talk against. It ends now.
We literally
Ooh,
have only
good
played
spin.
like a handful of
Sick of
Y'all
it.
do
Hey,
realize
OKC
is
is
messing them
effing
up.
them up.
It's only 8 points, bro.
Nah, but you're not watching the
I am
game.
watching
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
they
the flow
are,
of it. It's the
spin
flow.
on
they
back.
are
It's how they're
effortlessly
scoring
right now.
Yeah, it's how they're
Well,
scoring.
hey, at the end of the day,
Indiana ain't
at the
even.
end of the day, if
The
Indiana
end of the
keeps
day,
it
they got to
close,
end.
if they keep it close underneath 10, they have a shot because they
That's
like
true.
to put it on in the fourth quarter.
That was
So
a
yeah, they can
dangerous
play like
pass.
crap, and then if they get close under 10,
I
they
did
can take
not
it
like
over.
that pass. That was a dangerous pass. What was that?
Here we go.
Let's see right now. Looking at some of the numbers, OKC is shooting 50% from the 3-point line, 42% from the field overall. Indiana right now 47% from the field, 36% from the 3-point line. But
It's just the turnovers.
they've
only
turned the
difference is
basketball
turnovers.
over 9
I
times.
told you it's all the turnovers. Without the
Ooh,
turnovers,
that's good
without the
defense.
turnovers,
Ooh, they caught a foul on that?
Yeah, he raked him across the arms.
Nah,
No,
He
you can't.
did.
You can't challenge it that
Nah.
He raked him across the arms.
nah. I love Dagno.
Okay.
You know what I
Let me
love
see
for
that.
him?
Let me see. Boom.
Look at that.
One,
Look at this.
two.
1, 2.
Oh, that's
across the
fine.
arms.
That's
Thank
fine.
you.
That is a
Clean.
clear foul.
Hold on. Do we get ball first?
No, it's not.
He got
Oh,
ball
he got
first.
ball
He got
first.
ball
That's
first.
clean.
That's clean.
No, it's not.
That's clean.
It's not.
If I get the ball first, it's clean.
But if the ball comes off of it and hits the arms, they always call that as a foul. It's not clean. You have to be straight
If
down.
I hit the
If-
ball first,
and you come off on the arms, they always call a foul. If you went the ball, then hit some hand, they will not call that. But if you break the arms and the arms,
By
go
what
up,
you just
they always do
explained, that's what happened.
that's
He
exactly.
hit the ball and then he
And
hit,
then he hit his
hand.
but he
arm.
still had control of the ball. It didn't just automatically
have
leave.
control of
Hey,
the
you
ball.
got
What
it,
did
baby.
I say?
Hey, it's your world.
It's not my word. It's the word of the
Green ball
ref.
controls.
It's
Very
the word of the
important.
ref.
Yeah, well, we know they trash.
Whoa.
Must be like, they got the hardest job in sports. I was like, I don't know if it's harder than the dudes playing the sport.
Makes sense.
Well, as far as refereeing, it is hard
Oh, good take.
because
The AC flying
the
in.
game is so fast.
You better get in shape and run.
It's the eyes, bro. It's not about the
The
shape.
game
it's
is
the
so
eyes.
fast, bro. Like when you especially when you sit closer,
Bro,
and you like vision yourself in it. The game is so much faster than you get accustomed to.
Bro, I refed like YMCA like league game, and I was sitting over there watching the action. It was like referee ain't gonna call that. I was like, oh yeah, I did see a foul.
I played a semi.
They never invited you back. Oh, yeah, I did see a foul. Is nuts.
Hey,
I
'cause
played a
that's what it
semi-pro
was.
team.
And it was moving so
and
fast.
we
don't-
did
you don't
well.
understand the speed where you had to pretty much call it instantaneously.
They got them on their back foot.
I played a semi-pro team.
This might be GG.
And
It's only 8 points,
Hey,
bro.
but
Calm
it's
down.
it's how they playing, bro. Look, he on his
Ooh,
back
AC.
foot. He got them on their back foot. Alex Caruso got you on your back foot.
It could change.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Hey man,
you know what?
The
one thing I'll say is this:
it's not over.
it's a tale of two halves. Rick is gonna get these boys to this is the first final they've been in ever.
Pascal Siakam is a champion.
Tyrese Haliburton ain't never been there.
This is OKC's first finals they've been in ever, and they head coach ain't never been to the finals. Rick done been to 2.
So that's why I say it's a little premature to say GG's in the second quarter.
My point of saying that is, hey, when you're not at home, you're on the road. You got that crowd against you. You get
especially
jitters.
that crowd.
That crowd is crazy.
That's a college crowd.
You get jitters.
They must sit there like a soccer stadium. Oh,
I used to love that trash.
Nah, they get races in there real quick.
I understand, but
soccer stadiums be wild.
Hey, look at that. See, now they didn't hit a 3. Now it's back down.
I feel like soccer stadiums be coming with chances that you ain't expect. They be playing Team Africa. They be like, watch out, Blackie. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on now. No, we're not talking about the Chicago Fire.
Here we go.
What? I was just gonna say they're opening up a new stadium eventually. That's all.
How many Fire games has anybody here watched?
One.
In the past,
0.
In a long time ago, I did.
Long time ago. I'm talking about this year. There was a season this year.
What was that dude's name?
Back when Beasley was the best guy on their team.
Mercury? Freddie Adu. I don't even know.
That's the last time
Freddie
Adu was a young phenom.
He wasn't on the Fire.
He wasn't on the Fire?
No, he wasn't. Freddie Adu was not on the Fire.
Yes, he was.
I thought he
was. Yes, he was.
Freddie Adu was on the Fire?
Yes.
was Fire.
You missed it.
I did. I didn't see because he got drafted by somebody else.
Yeah, no, he was on the Fire.
Oh, he must have been bad because he got traded then to the.
He did because he wasn't as prolific as they thought he was going to be.
Yes.
He was good, but he wasn't. He wasn't Pele.
Yeah, he's gonna make him the next
Pele. This mother's been trash.
Yeah, I had no idea Freddie Adu was on the Fire.
I only see 1 year.
Crossed me. That definitely crossed me.
I don't know how soccer stats work, but
yeah.
I don't see him on the Fire at all.
He named Beasley. That was like one of our best players.
He didn't play on the Fire.
Yeah, thank you. I'm like, Freddie Adu.
What? He
played on DC United.
Yeah, that was who
got him. He played on Real Salt Lake.
Well, he played on Chicago.
I feel like
he played for the Philadelphia Union.
And I clearly
was he from Chicago? Something he was.
He was
a big deal.
He played from Chicago.
He clearly didn't.
I'm looking at his. He's from Ghana.
Hey, listen, brother. If they say he did, he did. But I do remember Freddie Adu in Chicago being heavily.
I remember reading the newspapers and all that stuff.
I remember that. Right?
Maybe he was about to get acquired.
Yeah, that's back in the day. See, the newspaper pad it's a piece of paper.
It was printed.
A lot of articles and stuff.
Oh, okay.
A quarter.
I was like the Playboy.
I just got into banking.
No, that was to go to your friend's house, the older brothers, and they had the chest.
I read it for the article.
Yeah, the article
said the chest, right?
Yeah, the chest. Like Buzz and Home Alone, they had the
Now here's the thing. Indiana has many turnovers, playing on their back foot, all that stuff. For them to only be down 9, maybe 11, this is not a team that I would sit there and say GG's to.
GG's in the second quarter,
especially because look at this. Now they finally put their starters back in. OKC already had their starters in. Now you can see a shift in momentum slowly happen.
Said shift, right?
I said shift. SHIFT. I might actually put that in my personal, my public talk. I might actually say that.
That's
I might actually say I said shift. I might say that. I might do it.
Don't do that.
I don't think I should do it.
Paris kid has been stepped down.
He's no longer recognized.
That ain't the worst team that happened recently.
Oh my God, bro. Hey, listen, we gotta take y'all off camera now. Yeah. It was hilarious. Just hilarious.
Let's see what Hallie do here.
Did I go to jail?
Yes, you did.
Hey, bro, they effing them up, though.
It is not, bro. It is 11.
Two things can be true. OKC is giving them the business.
OKC is giving them the business.
However,
the business is up 30, like they did the Memphis Timberwolves that time.
No,
yes, it did. They beat the Timberwolves by like 20 in the first quarter.
Is you can't get a shot up.
However,
they are shooting 40% from the field right now. And have only taken 25 shots. We 2 quarters in, they've only taken 25 shots.
What is OKC's shooting percentage?
40%, but they've taken 40 shots.
It kind of evens out, if you ask me.
I don't like this. You like what?
He's still on the Freddie
It sounds
thing.
like a trade should need to be happening for the Blues and the Reds.
Who what was I finna
About
say?
me trade with you?
Yes.
Oh, now you want to trade with me?
I traded with you last time, you jerk face.
No.
Whoa!
That was mean.
Sounds like a lot of words being
Right.
spewed back. I don't think you need to trade with him.
I don't think I
It
need
felt
to.
like a little rah.
Stalemate.
You just wait till I get
jerk
it.
face. He's just
He
insulting.
definitely called you a jerk face.
Oh, wide open. Trash.
Banger. Ooh.
Ooh, you missed. Oh, got his own rebound though, and missed.
That was
again.
horrible.
Wow.
That was a terrible shot.
And that's why
That
you
was a
shoot
terrible
40%.
shot.
Now what I will say is this, y'all looking at it and saying, oh well,
Holly,
you know,
here we go.
Indiana.
Hey, 6 point
Yeah,
game.
hey,
Half
see,
a
this the
quarter.
thing. This
It's
the
over
thing
half a
though.
quarter
This the
left.
thing though. Y'all looking at this and saying, hey, Indiana really ain't got themselves going. Neither is OKC. They only doing well on the defensive end.
No, you said they were doing well because they were playing so phenomenal.
No, I said that.
So phenomenal.
I said that
So
they
phenomenal.
don't have they got Indiana not playing their game.
I will say this. I agree with you from how it looks. However, from what I see, OKC is beating themselves, which is their fault.
No,
Indiana is not in flow at all. And for
Indiana's beating
Indiana
themselves.
not to be in flow
Turnovers.
at all, it's only be down 6. Once they actually start getting into
6,
some type of
man.
rhythm,
So what happened when OKC get in the rhythm?
it's a game of
It's
no.
gonna be really good.
I
That's what
agree with
I'm saying. Like
It's gonna be really
we can
good.
say that, but like one team looked completely out of their game, and the other team looked like they putting them completely out of their game, and that other team ain't got themselves going offensively yet. By the way, they got the MVP.
Come on, DJ.
They got a phenomenal scoring Chet. Lou Dort is draining threes. He actually is shooting well right now. What's Lou Dort shooting right now? Lou
I
Dort.
don't see how people miss these.
Oh no, he's not shooting
you
well. Who's
serious?
shooting well?
I don't see how people
I mean,
miss
we
these.
missed him.
Caruso shooting well. Caruso and Hartenstein right
I
now.
won every year.
No, you haven't.
I got a trophy for each year.
You won one.
I won
Don't
twice.
Don't you
I
piss
won
me
twice. I
off.
won
Don't
twice.
Free
piss
throw
me off.
contest?
All right, P-Kid.
I have the trophies.
You ain't got
Mr. Media just played game. Stop listening to the crazy man over there.
it. No, he does. I ain't
I
gonna
was
lie.
gonna say he did win.
I literally
He did
presented him
win.
the
Didn't you win the
trophy.
3-point contest too?
Yes, I was.
I think he won 3-point
No, I
contest.
No, I didn't.
I won 1 year, but the second year I did.
Ooh,
You weren't even there this
Oh.
past year.
I wasn't even in this year.
I was a coach. I did win the team.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
A little team win.
yeah, that's
A little W dub.
little tummy top Thibodeau.
Yeah, excuse me. Tummy Tibbs. Tummy Tibbs is what?
You want tummy sticks?
Tummy top Thibodeau, baby.
Oh, he almost got that
I told you.
What would he have won?
car.
Hey, anything more than what it costs for the tickets is a win.
I went home with a cooler. Cooler was nice. It still is nice. I got it at the house. I just don't use it.
Cooler.
All right, we do have time for trading.
You know what's funny with like going out and winning that stuff is
You want
that
to trade now?
I always end up like
Not if you mocking me.
I won that,
Yeah.
but then I don't invite people over, so I never use it.
There's
I don't
no
go
way.
to the beach, so I'll never use it.
Never use it.
I used it once. I sat in my backyard and
That's
put
so
beers
dang
in it.
introverted, man.
Hey man, I'm good.
Hey, man,
Fine with me.
some people just don't enjoy being at home.
Baki
I
said-
enjoy being. I'm gonna definitely enjoy being at home in the new show.
I love
You
being.
wanna know
at the
why?
house.
Because it's expensive.
I'm
You
doing-
don't know what my favorite thing to do is. Honestly,
enjoy being at your house.
my
Grill and
You
drink.
are warm.
my favorite
there
thing
every
to do, sit in the crib, cut a good anime on, and sit by myself, or with my wife. She'll do it.
Do the Al Bundy.
You don't want to invite Mr. Meaty over?
I've invited you over 17
Pat, you
times
lied.
and you ain't showed
You're
up.
lying.
I've
Every
invited
time
you
you
over,
make some of those dang steaks,
and I've
you
invited
show me a
you
picture,
every time.
and I'm like, oh,
Well,
I've
you wish I could
literally,
invite you.
I've literally enticed him with meat, and he does not show up.
Hold on.
What kind of meat?
I didn't get
What
the
kind of
meat
meat?
invite.
shut up.
It was a
I didn't get the-
ribeye.
I didn't get the meat invite. What happened to me, Pat?
You never come
You
either.
still owe me a steak now. I thought
You used to
about it.
hang out with me all the time. Nobody pulled up.
We're gonna have to.
Damn,
we're gonna have
you-
to travel to Pat's house.
Actually, I'll be able to. do
Must
that.
literally just be like, you stay too far. I'd be like, I'm the one that's in the city. Y'all the ones left.
No, well, you 30 minutes from him. I'm an hour and 15 from him.
Jeez.
Baki said, question for y'all. How do y'all feel about Aaron Rodgers signing with the Steelers? Are y'all happy as I am?
I am happy.
For a chance
to
give Rodgers his ownership eviction notice. No, because that mug might win.
Hey,
and you want to know what the worst part about that is?
Nice.
How sick we all gonna be if he beat us at home one last time.
No, I'm not, because Pittsburgh is my second favorite.
I already picked him to win because I picked him
to win before Aaron Rodgers was on the team. So
Pittsburgh is my second favorite team.
I picked them. No, I didn't. I picked us to beat them.
I actually said we would. That would be my first loss in the season when we
because of Tomlin 2.0.
Because of Tomlin 2.0. That's right.
Oh, look at that! Well, good defense. See,
that was good defense.
If Indiana turns the ball,
this
game is totally different.
Miles Turner is so funny to me. Miles Turner was a terrible defender that blocked shots for years, and then one day it was just like, oh, he can shoot. He not only he actually a good defender now. He was like a terrible defender, but he was tall enough to just be like,
that's a good flop call. I like it though.
He was a terrible defender, but he was tall enough to always block shots.
Who's this Bone Thugs?
So he'll average like 4 blocks a game.
Would be trash,
but get cooked on defense the whole time. Must be like, but he can block shots. I'd be like, but he's bad 1-on-1.
Yeah.
And I think when Rick Carlisle showed up, it was like, hey, if you stop them before they get to the rim, it's better, right?
It's better. You might actually have a chance.
It's better like butter.
Better like butter, baby.
Ooh, I
never
thought
better,
she was
baby.
gonna
Never
ruin
better.
my opportunity, Drew. You ain't ruining a goddamn thing.
Now you know what? Shed it.
You know the reason
Shut
I traded with you
is
because of how much you be
Shut
talking
your hole and know
trash.
your role.
They're a baseball game.
Shut your hole and know your role.
You've been talking the most trash out of everybody.
Who, me?
Yes,
that's
you.
what he said.
Sir, I can.
No, you cannot. Just because you have the one Monopoly championship does not mean that you.
How many Monopoly championships have we played?
This is the only one.
And who has it?
You know what?
That's a good point.
Hey, since
I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't even know what the record is.
Hey, listen, since the championship, I still have a considerable amount of wins.
And I'm right up under you.
I don't know about
right. How many? I think I got 4, 3.
I don't know how many I got.
We didn't keep track of it this time, but
I've been keeping track of mine.
How many you got?
I won another. I'm at 7.
Ain't no way you at 7.
I'm at 7.
Ain't no way you at 7.
You might be.
I'm legitimately at 7.
Realistically, if we're counting these monopolies.
No, I'm
not counting these.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But if we
count, how we at 7?
Because he ain't.
Damn, we had that championship back in like January.
January? This was 2 months ago. What are you talking about?
When was the championship?
It was like 2 months ago.
Was it really beginning of March?
Yes.
Yeah,
football season that just on? Football season.
No, football season was over.
I won before the football season.
Actually no.
I won before football season.
No, it wasn't.
I won before the Super Bowl.
It was after the Super Bowl.
It was after the Super Bowl.
I think
he was here doing. I think he was here doing draft content. Hey, bro, y'all seen they might move on from Doris Burke?
I read an article saying that.
Man,
yeah.
Hey, she shouldn't have said that.
She been terrible.
She shouldn't have
Nah, she been terrible.
She should have said that.
Hey, that was horrible. That was a terrible line. I know the French and the Germans don't get along, but bonjour. What the?
Everybody getting up.
It's not easy. Look, listen, she shouldn't be fired for a World War I joke. She should be fired for making a World War I joke. Like that's why that was horrible, bro.
No, but you know she's tenured.
What that is? Dang, I missed it. They had a 2K
Marco?
Yeah.
Oh, Marco! I just thought
it was
2K on the building.
No.
2K on the OKC building.
Oh, maybe I don't know about that. Got that board. Good tip out.
Come on, to the hole.
There you go. Let's take
Indie face.
Indie. Hey.
Let's go.
Is it still GG's?
Oh, it's still GG's.
It's still GG's.
It's still GG's.
Okay. Just making sure. Make sure you wasn't.
You know I'm right about it being GG as long as OKC win, right? GG.
Jeez. Not really, because
here they go.
You was calling it in midway through the first quarter.
Yeah, GG's been a good game. If OKC win the game, good game.
I'll give you that.
That's
My reasoning is that
that's a turnover.
you just threw it down to the 6'9" dude, and the 6'4" dude stole it. Step back, jay it in his face. He missed it. If he had knocked that down, that would have been a hard clip.
Our terminology is a little bit different when it comes to GGs. Mean just a game over and it's a blowout. I'm saying it's going to be competitive.
It's not about it being a blowout. It's about you having them off of their game.
You can play one win 78% of the time.
Yes.
You don't know why that is. Team that wins game one usually has better players.
Not even that. They have home court advantage.
Usually
advantage means
even that. But usually, if I got home court advantage, I got better players because I had a better team the whole season.
I low-key would love for us to go back to a 5-5-7 format. 5-5-7.
No, I would like all seven. I would like to go back to the old. Come on, bro. GG's, bro. F him up, Shay. F him up. Oh, Caruso. Oh, I thought he was about to.
No, he wasn't.
Thought he was about to jay it in his face. He only got 2 of them already, though.
Oh,
bucket.
Lou. Dang.
GG.
They're only down by 10.
They keep both going on runs, so it's not.
No, you got to understand this. They both going on runs, but one run keeps expanding the lead, and the other one keeps trying to get back.
Yeah, it's expanding and retracting.
Yeah, but the retract ain't never got to the point where they've been up. Indiana ain't been up in this game yet.
And they ain't played well yet either. So
neither has OKC.
I disagree with that. Their defense.
OKC has played great defensively.
The team that wins the third
and they're shooting 35% from the field right now.
And that's OKC's claim to fame.
The team that wins the third quarter wins this game.
Well, it don't matter if you win the third quarter if you lose 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, and 4.
I do believe that Indiana goes into halftime only down 4 to 5 points. I think it's going to be
that would be something with all this mess going on. Yeah,
I that's the vibe.
Them still being in about that close.
That was weird. It was weirdly intriguing.
I don't know about
it was really intriguing.
I saw what you saw.
You saw what I saw?
I missed it.
That was one of those 4 a.m. I got nothing else to do. Yeah, that was really intriguing.
All right, yeah. 4 in the morning, yeah.
That looks scary.
That looks that looked like you
on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday is nuts.
Hey, bro, I've been there.
Baki said, "Yeah, I respect Doris Burke, but she's not Bill Walton. She can't be making those jokes." Bro, it was just a bad joke. Like I don't care about like the joke itself. Who cares about a freaking World War I joke?
That world.
It was a bad joke.
In history on
is that the only thing? No, I don't think she's been bad.
No, and then what you mean? Have you listened to the game with the sound on? Yeah, I'm right. Did you know that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikhil Alexander Walker are cousins?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Did you play the drinking game? Because I was in the hospital after she said it for the 19th time in the first half. Oh.
Really, guys?
That was interesting. She just doesn't bother me.
Switch.
You know, honestly, I respect her.
This is the worst I've ever heard her. She's never been bad. Doris has never been bad.
To me, she's never been bad.
This is the worst I've ever heard. I don't know what's going on there. Like, I don't know if there's – and this is the thing, too. Maybe it's something going on. She's not researching as much. But she sounds like she's always out of stuff to say.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so it's like very short answers.
Like, well, no, like everything is – no, it's not short answers, which is also bad, too. It's like I got nothing to say, but I'm still adding too much.
Yeah. You're talking too much.
Like I'm telling you,
word salad.
I watched that doggone Minnesota series, and I just kept hearing, "Look at that! The cousins going up against each other again." Don't know if you knew this. Nikhil Alexander Walker, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander grew up together as they were. I was like, bro, could you imagine if T-Mac and Vince Carter was still in the league?
What do you do?
Well, they did play together for an awful long time.
Did you know that they were cousins?
I did.
Oh, okay, all right.
I didn't know that until later in their careers.
No, really? I did it right off the bat.
Yeah, I didn't know that until.
Well, they announced that like.
But the funny thing about it is they didn't know it first.
Yeah, they didn't.
No, they knew.
No, they didn't. They didn't know it first. They said they showed up at the
same family reunion.
At the family reunion, and the grandma was like, "Yeah, you know that's your cousin."
No.
He was like,
"They knew get into the league."
T-Mac showed up, but T-Mac wasn't in the league.
Yeah,
T-Mac showed up to the thing and showed up to the family reunion, and the grandma was basically told him, "You know, your cousin is Vince Carter." And then he called him off his grandma's phone. Like, who on my grandma's phone? To me, it sounds like there's no chemistry among them. I can see that too. Mike Breen hasn't been great in this whole thing either. I love Mike Breen.
You know what it is? I think after a while you just get tired of the same voices, and then certain things start to irritate you because we live in a world where we want something new.
Instant gratification.
Nah, because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They are killing this team. They are killing this team. They are killing.
I don't know when 10 points became such a killer, bro.
Fam, 10 points
10
in
points
every
in the NBA game is nothing.
Fam,
it is nothing.
What
10 points in the NBA game is nothing.
That's a foul.
That was a foul.
You got to also consider. I don't think they've called this fairly at all either.
I don't think they've called either side.
I don't know about that.
They're home. They're going to get some of that. Which that's what I don't like about the disparity of calls.
I will say Ben is not good.
You know they have the exact same free throw attempts, right?
It's not about the free throw. It's not about the free throw attempts. No. It's not about free throw.
How many times you got to the line? 10.
Time out. It's not about free throw attempts. It's about pace of play. You totally change the pace of play when you call things at one end in a particular way. You don't call it the same on the other end. So, for instance, that's clearly an offensive foul, right?
Uh-huh.
But if like Pascal Siakam goes up, he can't get in rhythm because you're slapping his wrist, but you don't call that. But you call something ticky-tack down in the paint like that. Now they can't get him, and they can't get in rhythm for shooting. OKC kind of can. It's just you can control it differently, but still got the same amount of free throws.
You know, OKC's been called for more fouls, right?
But types
it's 11
of
to
fouls.
8.
It's the types of fouls that you get called.
I'm just saying, like OKC's
As
been
someone
called
who's
for more fouls.
I know you've played, so I know you know what I'm talking about.
I get what you're saying, but we saying it like Indiana doesn't have the foul advantage and hasn't shot more free. Well, no, OKC shot one more free throw. Bruh. I don't think the Pacers defense been strong. Pacers, they leaving us open all over the court. They leaving us open all over the court, bro.
That's gonna be an adjustment. If it does get up to about 15, then I'm starting.
Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and Mike Breen always had the best chemistry. Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy and Mike Breen. I hated Jeff Van Gundy in that group.
Gosh.
Ooh, geez, that was incredibly off. Yeah, almost
mercy me.
By the way, GG's.
Hey, man, go ahead.
Look at TJ McConnell. Get him back in this game, TJ. That boy got a sharp chin. Jesus. He opened cans with that joint.
You a fool, dog. Oh man.
See,
shout out Isaiah Joe too.
They're usually pushing the ball. They're not pushing the ball.
That's because the defense is playing up. You playing half court defense. They basically are saying we daring you to pass the ball up and take that shot every time. I tell you what though, Shai is not looking like the MVP right now. I'll shut up.
He said that as he driving to the rim.
It's only a matter of time. You know he's
shut
gonna
up.
Come out of nowhere and start killing.
Dang.
I'm not giving you that. I'm getting my L.
Excuse me?
You ain't getting that L if I don't trade it to you.
That's fine.
So you play Monopoly from a vindictive standpoint. That's why you lose.
No, I don't. I don't play.
I hate you.
It's like that's
no. I don't play vindictive. I play strategic.
It's nothing strategic about what you just said.
It is. I'm not about to give up. I got
Monopoly like Anakin in the fire.
God,
I hate
you. Listen, you can. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna be straight with you.
Can I get a water? Can somebody grab me water?
I'm gonna be straight with you.
It's not vindictive.
I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm gonna be straight with you.
Go ahead.
I have a better chance of dragging this game out and still winning than you do.
I doubt it very seriously. I have more property than you have.
I don't think you counted, Greg.
Count it up.
I don't think you
Hey,
counted.
the fact that I said, Shai really not playing at the MVP level, and he instantly knocked down 2 back-to-back buckets.
You got 8 properties, I think. Is that right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 properties.
So you have
Wait a minute.
You have 9 properties.
Wait a minute. I said this man not playing at an MVP level right now. He got 19.
Yeah, that's half of 40.
Bro.
That's second.
Hey, listen, and this man had the nerve to talk about Doris.
Bro.
This man had the nerve
Did
to
you
talk
know
about
they cousin?
So Drew, you have 9 properties that don't connect, and the ones that do connect.
And you have none to connect either. None of us do, and we all need to make trades.
Just because you say
I'm not about to give up my L just to get a monopoly.
Okay.
Boxer said he played Monopoly like Denzel Valentine's shot.
That's actually a good joke. That's not a bad joke.
Oh no,
That's not bad.
I maintain that Stacey King got him. If you want to do all the stuff now, you can't just have time.
No,
I maintain that Stacey King ended his NBA career. I've told Stacey this too. I was like, bro, you saying, oh no, wouldn't no team pick him up after that, bro? That man was on Cleveland G League team.
He
Bro.
said, "Oh no,
Hey, oh no, hey, bro." Hey,
legendary clip."
Real talk.
Yes, sir.
I know I work for him. We all know ESPN about to F up inside the NBA, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
By the way,
they're using the same.
Too many
people.
commercials. Too many commercials. You gotta let them have. ESPN does 3-minute segment commercials, 5-minute segment commercials, 2-minute segment commercials. Back to the game. You cannot do that with inside the NBA. Nope. You gotta let that joint just run.
Right.
Would it be one commercial in the halftime, and then like 2 at the break? Or after the game, like you got to just let that thing ride. Pause.
Speaking of halftime,
excuse me.
Speaking of halftime,
speaking of halftime,
it is halftime.
We have some stats to go and read.
We're gonna break some stats.
Break some stats.
Little statty action.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go by the losing team right now. Only 45 points on the board. Action? Leading scorer for the Pacers is actually. Can you guess who the leading scorer for the Pacers is?
TJ.
Hey, don't you say nothing. You what?
No,
come on, man. Just ruin the fun.
Yeah,
okay. TJ McConnell and his sister.
He's so aggressive. And his sister. What his sister got to do with this?
Shout out to her.
Relax.
Is the leading scorer. How many points does he have? Everybody but Pat.
He's got 8. No, he had a 3, so he's got 9.
That's good.
That's right on the money.
Maybe I shouldn't bet against them.
Yeah.
I told you, I watch basketball.
Hey, there you go. Well, wait a minute.
Why you pluralize
Anyway, yeah, TJ McConnell has 9 points.
Back in the day when I was young, I'm not. What's going on here? Who is 803 Fresh?
Somebody from OKC.
Is that that's the boots on the ground guy?
Bro, did I tell you I went to OKC and most of the clubs don't have bottle service?
Yeah, you said that.
Man. I'm still mad about that.
How do you not have bottle service at the club?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I just found out about this song
with the fans
a week ago.
Really?
Oh no, this is about. I found out about a month. I had to because I got a DJ.
They was doing that this thing. You DJ.
I want those Bo Jacksons so I can wear my Bears jersey.
Yeah, I had them when they first came out.
I want those in the blue and orange Jordans, the 5s. I think they were like the Chinese New Year's or something like that.
You know what?
The New Year's are red, white, and gold.
It was the Chinese. It was something.
You know what throws me off about this? These are always the worst concerts ever.
Yeah.
Because literally, I saw it. Literally, everybody is just leaving. Like everybody's trying to go. Like y'all remember Ja Rule was in Milwaukee?
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
I guess not.
Because it's like it's not the place for this. I've never been to a sporting event where the concert was like a lit time.
Oh, you
$1,600 in the free parking.
Woo!
Good job.
Actually,
no, I didn't.
Bro, you got like almost a whole new re-up.
Mm-hmm. The crazy thing is, this is such a cultural thing because it's like nobody that is not of culture is dancing.
I don't think you can't dance in your seat to this.
It's not. You got to do the step. If you don't do the step ahead of fan, they don't. You know.
That's what I was waiting on.
Right.
I mean, let's make a trade.
One green.
He sounds like a bad caster.
I don't know what. I'm not a line dance guy either. Though I hate line dances.
I was expecting a cowboy.
We was at the Yadig I thought he was a white guy. I swear I did. We was at the Dig, the repass for Uncle Lynn. Shout out Uncle Lynn, rest in peace. And I was like, I don't play line dance. And somebody else was like, take your phone off. Start playing the line dance. I was like, bro, I'm not playing no line dance, bro. Like, I hate line dance.
It's all about the ladies, man.
Oh, I play music for the ladies. I played
with the brown and the green
from the 99 to the 2000s.
99 to the 2000s.
Nigga,
I played Usher. I played Beyonce.
$50. I ain't even asked for 80.
Bro, the likelihood is different. Just make the trade.
Nah, bro, because you could kill us with that, bro. What you talking about?
Arguing over $50.
It's the principle.
No, the principle is I want $50. $50, bro. It ain't gonna kill you. I did the same.
You want to know what
thing
effed up how everybody else played
for
Monopoly?
Brown.
When I made Joe give me that $100 in total because I
Just
wanted it. After that, everybody got
It ain't
principles.
because I wanted. This is
After
literally
that,
a fair
everybody got
trade.
principles.
It's a fair
But like, I'm
trade.
standing on morals.
They argued over that.
It's a fair trade. I'm not even asking
It's actually
for
less.
equal value.
Yeah, for real. It's actually less. That
But
mess
we always
cracked me
play
up.
Monopoly.
But I mean,
Y'all played that.
No.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't never played
I
that.
came in on last. All y'all brothers was
We
playing
literally
this.
just did not for not, but I gave you money because I gave you brown and I was getting green.
Because
That's not a fair
because-
not for not.
because that was $600
This
worth of
song's
6.
still going.
It's a long
It's a long
song.
song, bro. It's like
No,
a 9 minute
I'm just
song.
saying in general.
He only got one song. What he gonna perform? The remix?
There is a remix.
Oh God.
There is
You know,
another
Please
remix.
don't perform.
Yeah, where you at? Yeah.
I thought it was from
Come see
Carolina.
me.
I don't know.
Come see
You
me.
might just be an OKC fan.
I mean, that's
Come see
fine.
me.
And they pay you to show up, so you know. I'll wear a jersey too.
Yeah, Paris, come see me.
I mean, all you're gonna do is put up what 3 houses?
Okay. Whatever you say.
Best finals performance you ever seen?
Lately, of
Best
ever.
finals performance
Best finals
recently
performance
or
you-
ever.
What you talking about? You talking about
Best finals performance you've ever seen.
The first
Ever
one that
seen.
comes to mind is Giannis. Giannis' final performance was nuts.
Uh,
I asked the question. They said recently.
no, 'cause
Yeah,
I think
because
you
I think
prefaced
you
it last
like
time.
Jordan
I
era
was
is
asking-
different.
I was
You know,
asking you
Jordan,
something.
I mean, you can count Jordan there.
But you talk. I'm asking you talking about just ending, or you talking about just in totality?
Just totality. Best finals performance you ever seen from a player.
every finals that the Lakers had with Shaq and Kobe was cold.
when
It was
the
just moonwalking.
when the Cavaliers were down
Not team
3-1,
wise. Talk about a player.
I'll say when the Cavaliers were down 3-1 to the Warriors, it was either Kyrie or LeBron.
Yes.
Woo! Yeah, that was a show.
Yes.
That was a show. Kyrie was out there putting in work.
Giannis is going to be top 5 for me regardless. Giannis from the blocks, everything. Giannis was killing that series.
It's a good question. I can't.
Like
Of course,
I
it's Mike
said,
stuff because they won.
Man, I don't even know, man.
Like,
I don't know.
I'm
Mike,
finals performances were
Mike-
pretty
Mike-
amazing. It ain't just because they won. Mike was killing.
Mike was
Mike,
I mean,
Mike
he got
averaged
the
dog
got the
walking,
send
bro.
off.
40. Mike averaged
Jesus
40 in
Christ.
that last series against Phoenix. He averaged 40 that whole series
Well,
in the
I was gonna
finals.
say the last series was
But see, I like moments.
He averaged 35 against Utah.
I like the moments though, where it's like the pressure's mounting. They kick the ball out, like Ray Allen hitting the 3 for the against the Spurs on the
Man,
Heat.
Robert Horry and all his last second shots.
Yeah, like Ori doing that, like Steve Kerr, Craig Hodges, like seeing those
that's a
John
moment,
Paxson.
yeah.
But I look at it like that. I don't look because it's like the great player could get tired, and it turns into these moments where situational gameplay, and it's like Reggie Miller, and not in the finals, but hitting those last second shots. Like that's the stuff to me that I really think of in terms of like moments.
Oh, wait. So you're going to intentionally not trade with me for that? I should just quit.
That's still a loss.
Because I mean, sometimes
But I
in the
can make it so
finals,
you
some of
don't
the
win.
players,
You can't.
like
That's
Kobe,
okay.
was terrible against the Celtics. Like his shooting was horrible.
You can't.
But,
$1
you know, like you,
ticket.
by the time you get to the
watch how
finals,
you play it, because I do it.
Steph Curry,
Hey,
and them,
hey, we is trying to do a show.
You right.
Y'all all talking.
My bad.
Sorry, sir.
I mean, there's a moment like I actually had respect for LeBron when he ran the ball down and blocked it against the Warriors. It was like,
That was a
okay.
great performance.
No, but I'm saying I wasn't looking at it all the way as performance because I think it's ebb and flow. Like you're gonna average your points per game.
No, he kid right though. Yeah, no, this is
Giannis series is crazy, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the numbers.
50 points.
What I'm saying,
50 and 14, 32 and 9,
but what
26 and 14.
What was the moment that stood out for that though?
That block.
No, 50 and 14.
No. So
no, I understand that. Like you can spill the stats.
He gets beat off the dribble. Something happens. He recovers. His recovery time from off the ground to in the air for this block happens. Like it's just sheer will. Like it was. At any other time, he would have got beat. And it was just the way that he was able to do it just was fascinating to me.
I mean, like,
I don't really think Giannis had a moment. Giannis is just unstoppable.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Giannis, it wasn't a moment. Like that series, he was unstoppable. Like it was the one moment in my life where I was like, maybe Lil did score 100.
But to me, I always credit that.
There was the one moment in my life where I was like, maybe Lil did get 100.
But in my opinion, Phoenix was hurt. I always put an asterisk around that championship. I think if Phoenix wasn't hurt, if Chris Paul doesn't go down, I don't think they win that championship. So like Giannis was able to go off because I didn't feel like they were 100%. Now, not saying you still got to win the games. No different from Toronto beating Golden State. You know, they got their championship, but two guys were down.
Here's my problem. Who was the best player on that team?
What, on Phoenix?
On the Bucks.
It was Giannis.
Giannis had a hyperextended knee that he hurt in the Brooklyn series and missed the game because of.
That's fine.
Missed 2 games because of, if I'm not mistaken, right?
What I'm saying is you're asking me that series.
No, but I'm saying
you mean early in the playoffs.
In the Brooklyn series. Remember, the only reason they beat Kyrie or the only reason Kyrie and them got a game got that game was because Giannis missed the game.
I would say Kyrie got hurt. And I would say Kyrie had a great series.
But before then, it was moonwalk.
Oh, yeah, it was killing. But no, what I'm saying is that the only game I think they got was the one that KD almost won. I don't think Giannis played that game.
No, Giannis played.
Well, did he? Yeah. It's one of them.
Giannis was sticking KD.
It's one of them where he got hurt. One of them series he got hurt and he messed his knee up. And he still went on to put up 50, 14, 32, and didn't shoot less than 60% in anything but one game.
What's up?
That's nuts.
If I have to just say, not just individual performance, I think both teams played really well. But that last Lakers versus Celtics finals with Kobe versus KG, that was such a.
Did that go 7?
It went 7.
That was hard to watch.
It went 7.
Kobe was like had a horrible shooting percentage.
Everybody had a
breaking everything. Ray Allen.
Everybody shot under 45%. It was a bad shooting performance. Only person that was killing was KG.
And if Perkins doesn't get hurt, they beat them dudes. No, they don't. They don't. I'm telling you, no. Perkins,
a good chance
when
Perkins was actually stopping
Gasol and Bynum were too soft. They were not. Once Perkins went down, they lost that. And I even forget that KG wasn't the same dude after his injury that year because when I think he came back.
No, that was the year before. The year he won, he had the injury.
No, but they were like 34-2, and they got hurt.
Yeah,
and then
he came back. He had the injury because he didn't play against Derek.
Right. So then the next year. When he came back, right? It just sucks they weren't able to really finish that whole run. But I mean, I don't know. Dwight Howard was, I don't know. He got clapped. They got beat. But see, sometimes it's the rest of the team.
That's the problem.
It's the rest of the team don't step up. Sometimes.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, yeah, that's exactly what happened. They what's his name? We just talking about it. Jeff T. When they beat Orlando the next year, he said, "Yeah, we stole the game plan. We let you score as many points as you want." We're gonna stop everybody else. You score as many points as you want.
That really is an easy way to stop them.
That's typically how that was the whole premise around the superstar.
Yeah,
we're gonna make the other people beat us.
Kobe showed and shoot with Jesus. Kobe.
He shot horrible.
Game 7 for that one, he shot horribly as well. But that's also the things people got to remember.
Kobe had 160% shoot.
Well, he hurt his hand.
He didn't shoot.
He hurt his. Everybody was having a bad shooting percentage.
Hold on, we talking 2010, right? Y'all talking about 2010? Yeah, no, that's bad. Yeah, but see, it
was hard to watch them.
But the one thing I will say is the games that he shot his worst,
he did something different.
He shot well from 3. So he shot 45% in this game. He had 33 points, but he shot 54% from the 3-point line.
I just remember watching that game. It's like, oh, this is a real finals game.
Yeah.
Like they were really letting them get at it. And I mean, I'm to the point where like I remember Ron and Paul pushing each other. They didn't call anything.
Yeah.
They was like getting real physical with it. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a finals.
Kobe shot 40% from the field versus the Celtics in the finals.
And I remember him shooting horribly,
bro.
But he got 17 rebounds that last game.
He was a -2 plus minus versus the Celtics.
Jesus.
That's rough.
Why they got beat the first finals? That's all the finals put together. They got beat the first finals. But they get beaten 6.
Yeah.
I was so hype on Boston when they won. I loved KG. I loved KG so much. That was one of my favorite players. Only time I didn't like him was when he played against Joe King. But I loved KG. I got a Garnett jersey in my house right now.
Oddly enough, was his idol before he started playing him on the court.
But I respect what KG said. He was like, bro, we at war right now. This mother talking about, hey, you want to give me some tips on a little back to the basket spin? Like, nigga, punch you in your face, man. No.
True.
That also goes to show you how
like,
different Kobe was, because Kobe did the same thing to Mike, though. Kobe in the game was asking him like for tips, and he didn't care.
Yeah, I mean,
but he had met him before.
I mean, Joe King didn't either, but until he was like, he's mean. But no, and even Joe King, when they did the interview, Joe King was like, yeah, you know, like, I probably shouldn't have asked you that in that moment. Like, we were in a whole playoff series. So, he said, you asked for tips. I'm trying to kill you.
That's you seen that little stupid challenge of the guy calling all his friends to tell them good night, and every dude is just like, dude, what the heck is wrong with you? Like, I just called.
He did that. He did that to me at the game. I'm half drunk.
He called me too.
He called me. He said, hey, bro, I just wanted to say you good night. I said, bro, I start cussing. That's this whole thing.
Every dude on there was like, what are you doing, dude?
I messed this whole thing up for you.
I know that sweet dreams, man. I'm like, what are you talking about? Sweet dreams, bro.
Yeah, he said sweet dreams.
Oh, you hadn't seen the trend?
I saw it now.
You hadn't seen it before he called?
Buddy,
yeah, saw it like
I did see it right before I called. Like, buddy called up all his gang friends or whatever. Right, man, don't you ever call me up with that message again.
I gotta take it back. 90s outside. I'm excluding Jordan because obviously Jordan is the GOAT. Charles Barkley was effing the Bulls up.
Right. See, yeah,
he lost. But Charles Barkley was a beast. I mean, Charles Barkley was was giving out.
He was
45 a clip. Like, he had a series, bro.
You wanna know what? I feel like
what was the Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was in the finals, but he couldn't win. I mean, he was
Allen Iverson.
He carried the whole squad with,
bro. You'll never duct tape and everything. You'll never win the finals with nah.
My favorite.
I can't say that because Isaiah did it.
Like, I remember Tayshaun Prince running down and blocking to keep blocking.
He won 2.
What?
Being the best player on this team.
What was you gonna say?
You can't win a finals with a small guard being the best player.
Yes, you can.
Stephen Curry just did.
Isaiah Thomas.
3 times.
Different type of guard.
What kind of?
Steph Curry only did
it
twice.
Small. Steph Curry only did it twice. That means that's more than once.
I'm just saying.
That point was instantly blown up.
In 40 years, you named 2 people.
Well, you just said
those are outliers. By and large, you typically don't win with your best player being a small guard.
Well, yeah.
JJ Barrera.
But your best player was Dirk. Your best player was Dirk.
He was old.
And
Jet and JJ was balling.
That's the greatest finals run of all time.
Outside of Hakeem.
By far.
I say outside of Hakeem.
Who else was the best?
Because Hakeem was a 60.
No.
Who?
Well, I mean, if we doing it just because of that, Jimmy Butler got the greatest finals run of all time then.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of times it's the guy trying to do everything to win. And
if Jimmy won, it's Jimmy. If Jimmy won, best finals run ever.
Dirk,
you talking about the bubble one?
Dirk going through.
He did it twice.
He was like
Dirk
even when he went against Denver. If Jimmy had won, that's the best final because no superstar. There's no superstar.
Dirk went through Kobe, Powell, KD, Harden,
prime.
Russ, all in their prime.
Oh, you're saying finals run?
Finals run, like run, and then had to versus the Heatles.
Okay.
you beat Kobe, Powell.
Oh, and then he beat OKC.
Okay, that's
different.
That's different. I thought you meant in the finals.
Yeah, I changed it. I was talking about that. Like, Dirk to me got the greatest finals run of all time.
He's played a lot of dragons.
Who did Hakeem beat though? He beat a lot of good people.
I guess Malone and Stockton.
Malone and Stockton was a force.
They weren't ready, but they kept fighting, and finally got over the hump, only to lose to Mike
twice.
But see, it was Portland, Utah. Like the West back then was all state. It was the same teams for the longest.
Yeah. Here's the thing. people
Yeah, but
discredit.
they had to beat the Knicks in the final.
People discredit.
I mean, by the time you get to the final,
Just saying.
People discredit.
no,
They're-
your prize is to play like with the Mavericks.
Yeah.
You got to be.
You had to really just beat Pat Ewing.
Who's John Starks?
John Starks versus Kenny Smith. We don't care. Nobody cares about that matchup.
Bro.
They knees knocking together. Ain't nobody worried about that.
His knees
Let's see. Western
Who
Conference.
the Slayer Dragon? I mean, Mike.
Hey,
yo, Siakam.
let's see. Houston beat Portland 3-1, which okay. And then
Portland.
they
Clyde
beat
Drexler for it.
Phoenix.
That's right.
I don't
Because
think,
Clyde
no, I
went the
don't
second
think
time.
Barkley's there.
Yeah, Barkley.
No, that's
Is Barkley there at 94?
Yeah, that
Barkley
was the
didn't get a
next-
ring.
No, he didn't get it. He said he beat them. Houston beat them.
Barkley is there.
Yeah, Barkley gets there in 96.
It went to 7. It went to 7 though.
Yeah,
But he beat Barkley. So Hakeem versus Barkley. I'll take Hakeem.
and Drexler, right?
No, Drexler come the next year.
You said 95?
94.
Is Kevin? If
Right,
Kevin
I'm
Johnson
saying so.
still there?
Drexler's on that team, right?
Is
No,
Kevin Johnson
next
still
year.
there?
No,
Clyde.
Drexler's on Portland.
Drexler's on Portland.
Right, so he
Yeah, he's
beats
on Portland.
Clyde.
He beat Clyde. Give me
He
a king.
beats Barkley,
Give me a king.
and he beats.
And then he beat
Well, who's
Pat
the first
Ewing.
round?
Clyde.
No, the first round.
Clyde.
Who's the second round?
Barkley.
Who's the third? There's got to be Eastern Conference. You just the first round, second round,
Good
Eastern
pass.
Conference.
No. First round, semifinals. Western
Eastern
Conference
Conference
Finals is the Jazz. And he played the Knicks.
That's what I'm saying. The Jazz. So
Yeah,
the Jazz.
yeah,
got
You
the-
said the Jazz.
I was asking for the
Oh,
third.
No,
round.
that's kind of tough though.
Is that tougher than Kobe, Powell, the OKC trio?
Young OKC. I wouldn't consider that their prime.
Young OKC would have
Nah,
Ibaka,
Dirk's
Harden.
James was
Dirk's run was
cooking
tough.
that year.
Ibaka, Harden.
James
yeah, he was off the
killing
bench.
that
Was
year.
off the
James
bench?
Harden?
Yeah.
Off
He
the
was.
bench.
He was.
Remember James off
Okay,
the
that's
bench?
why he left
That's
to
when
go
he
You want
started.
playoffs or regular season? Because playoffs, James Harden ain't never been good.
No, playoff James Harden.
Ain't never been good. And
I don't know if he had a good series
Hey,
that year.
Never like with Houston. Prime?
What about the Lakers?
No,
James-
he was-
Lakers
Yeah,
beat the
no, James was
Jailblazers. Kings. That's the
by the way,
early
it's still
shot.
GG's.
Wait, hold on, time out. Does James Harden have a memorable playoff series?
No, he always falls apart.
The second round. The second round when he
Not
had
in
Chris
conference.
Paul.
He
Or was that
never
first
made it.
round?
He's never made
one
it.
Of, one of the rounds with Chris Paul.
Yeah, and then Chris Paul got hurt.
He's made it to an NBA final.
Who?
James Harden.
Oh, on OKC though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not by himself. I think.
No,
left.
he hasn't made it.
That's what I'm talking about. Technically, Kevin Durant carried them until Westbrook shot them out of the goddamn
Hey,
finals.
Kevin Durant didn't shoot well either.
Yeah, but Westbrook didn't do any much better.
I rewatched that series.
Kevin Durant
KD was
weak.
KD did have moments, but he was getting that ball
He was
so late in the
weak.
shot clock. It was. I'm not trying to make excuses, but it was just really weird. And Russ did not help at
Oh, my
all.
Russ didn't help.
Breeze sweatshirt back, man. I see you.
What?
See you took that.
What's going on?
I was like, he took it. I saw you
I
sneaking.
don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens there. Andrew Nimhart.
I gotta make some more merch here. I see.
Well, we can get
Speaking
some
of merch,
We can get some.
Speaking
It'd
of
be
merch, we
great.
gotta put a commercial up.
We can.
Oh, by the way, I'm throwing a series of day parties over the summer.
Oh, are
once a
you?
month. June 21st is the white one. Is the first one. It'll be a white party.
Oh, only white people can come?
Yes, and then July will probably be
I'll be there
80s,
half the
90s. Yeah, check in. You will have to come in sideways, will you?
So only white people can come.
And then August is probably gonna be that boots on the ground kind of thing, and last one because I want to turn that into a weekend thing, like a little people fly in town, couple of day
Travel. They gonna challenge it? No, you call it travel. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh yeah,
parties.
come on.
Definitely
Oh, Jesus.
travel. Oh,
You
my
picked up
goodness.
your whole pivot.
Trying to sell it. You know you was wrong.
Unless he think his right foot was his pivot, but you didn't have that established either.
Ooh, is Dwayne Wade? Okay, he slayed Detroit.
D Wade finals round was tough too. I still got Dirk as the best one.
Wait.
I still got Dirk
Dwayne,
as the best one.
no, because Dwayne Wade, it was like he
beat
arrived.
Detroit. He beat
his first championship with
with Shaq.
Yeah.
Who did they beat? Did they beat Dallas?
They beat Dallas.
Because Dallas went back to back, right?
First. And then they beat the Bulls in the first round.
Yes.
Detroit in the second round.
Was it 2006?
Was Detroit in the third round?
I don't think they met him in the
they
semis. I might be wrong. Oof, that drum line terrible.
Ugh, they do
Don't
sound
mess with
horrible.
patting the drum line.
They sound terrible.
Jesus.
I don't mind the drum line. I just can't stand the bucket boy.
Let's look at it.
I don't like both.
Eastern
They're
Conference.
terrible. My problem is they've been playing the same cadence since 2001.
So, they played the Bulls first round. Oh, the Nets. No, I wouldn't say that. The Miami played the Nets.
What year? I mean, what round?
06.
What-
This is
Richard
still
Jefferson?
Jason Kidd.
That was
Richard
still
Jefferson,
Kid,
Vince
RJ.
Martin.
That's a tough
That's
team.
That was the last
That's
year.
a tough team. Kenny
No,
Martin.
because the Nets kept getting whooped. But what round was
I
that?
did like the Nets.
Second round.
That's made the
Okay.
finals twice and had a matchup that was never going.
They just couldn't. Kenny Martin was something. He's like, you know, we can do for that dude,
bro.
No, we can do for that dude.
Man, it's so funny how they talk about like Shaq, how Richard Jefferson and them talk about Shaq. You be like, y'all don't understand how many fouls Shaq didn't get.
We
called.
had to have a whole extra player.
That was facts. You
That
knew
was
that.
Phil Jackson's
You
whole
knew
thing.
that.
He
You
brought
was
in
doing that
Luke
for Dwight
Walton.
Howard too, though.
He
was
figured
doing
he
that
got
for Dwight
20
too.
He got six.
So-
That's what Jeff Teague was talking about. He said they had 4 bigs for Dwight.
Yeah. So you got at least 18, 24 fouls a game.
And in 2006, they still had 3-4 bigs. They had Jason Collins, Mark Jackson, and John Thomas.
Mhm.
Who, again, I don't know who he is.
Who?
John Thomas. I don't know who he is.
Oh, he 5 fouls.
Yeah, he 5 fouls.
5 fouls.
So they have
What's that
Vince
dude from,
Carter,
the Knicks?
Richard
What's that?
Jefferson.
No, you got to be in the game long enough to get 6. He only playing 18 minutes a game, getting them 5 fouls quick.
Oh, you can get it quick. Yeah, you can get it quick.
And the coaching point literally was hit him as hard as you can.
As hard as you
And do whatever you can.
Yeah, that was
To
still
try and slow him down.
Phil's
Shaq-
mentality.
I wish he just wanted to work hard.
Yeah.
He didn't.
If Shaq
He's a
wanted to
big
work
kid.
hard, Shaq would be the greatest basketball player.
I agree with
ever.
that. I agree with that.
If Shaq
He would
really
be crazy strong. He was already like massive and moved people out the way. But if he actually had more time in the gym,
well, he would
He
work
stayed
out
in
like
shape.
he worked
would be
out.
cut.
I think his fat is a help to him when he was in LA. Like it literally got to the point where it was like, what are you gonna do with it? What is he, 330, 340?
Well, no.
It was literally like, what are we?
No, his health.
How I'm gonna
Because
step up on you?
the issue was his toe was starting to go. He was having those injuries. If he stayed close to 323 instead of 340 and 360,
If he stayed 290, he was 290 in Orlando. If he stayed right,
I
at
thought he was
290,
303 when he came out of college. He was a
I think so. I
300
think
pounder.
I think it was 290. He might have been
No, he wasn't that big.
in Orlando.
No, he said he first came out of college.
Yeah, when he in
Yeah,
Orlando.
he was like 290.
No, he was slim.
I thought he was. No,
But
he
he's
was
7'1".
they were scared. He was a 300 pound.
He's 7'1", all muscle.
I don't think he was that big though.
He was big.
Let's see. I don't think he was 300.
No,
I thought he was
thought
303.
No, I thought he was.
Because we got the 340.
Let's see.
Like
Yeah, he was 340. He was 300. Approximately. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was 303 pounds.
What does this say? This ain't real.
Yeah, he got because that's what made Kobe mad at him.
This
Look at it,
say
almost 400 pounds.
this say he eventually reached over 400 pounds during his time with the
He's
Lakers.
a large
Yeah.
human being.
He was big. I
He
was
was still nimble with that. That's the thing about it. He still had.
So,
well. That's
all
no.
those-
That's
those-
literally why I said
Those injuries.
if he ever like cared
I give you one
enough
different.
to work out, he would be the greatest player
Yeah.
ever. If he stays at OKC, wait, what you gonna do to stop?
Woo!
I'm sorry, not OKC, wait.
Orlando Magic.
Orlando,
Orlando,
wait. What you gonna do?
Nothing.
If he had,
Because he
you
can
got
run.
Because he can run, he can
This
pass.
the thing, though. This
He
the
can
thing.
run.
You
You
gotta
have to
think.
work on his
He
shot.
was 22, 21 when he came out.
Yeah.
21.
Because the coach literally was like, "You have to leave." His coach at LSU was like, because they was trying to
Hurt him.
they were trying to hurt him. Legit, he went up for a dunk and somebody grabbed him and slammed him to the ground.
Yeah.
And his coach took him out of the game, started cussing everybody out and all that stuff. And he said out there, he was like, "You're done playing. You have to go to the NBA. Like they're going to hurt you."
The other guy that would have been a beast is Stanley Roberts. His boy that played with him in
I have
LSU.
no idea who that is.
He was another giant dude from LSU.
That's a pull.
No,
That's a pull.
He was.
I ain't heard Stanley Roberts.
You know Chris Jackson,
Chris Jackson, but
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, they were all on LSU.
I ain't heard Stanley Roberts' name in a minute.
Stanley had good down low, but he was not.
He ate himself out. He ate himself out. But the whole thing is that he got big. He ate himself out of the league.
7 foot 285.
Yeah, I'm saying
he probably got the 350, 360, and he didn't move that well.
Well, he used to get shot. The thing is that the point is that if they actually took it serious, those type of guys could have had either a longer career. Did they?
Well, my thing is this:
or better career.
I think Shaq enjoys being a kid. He always been a kid, so I think that plays a part in it. Shea,
of course, that's what he wanted.
But just grab that AC. just grab the ball, brother. That was a trouble. Oh, F them up. Oh,
hey, that was nice. That was nice.
Hey,
Ben
Matherin said, "What you think you about to do?"
Meet me at the rim, son.
All
right. Quit. He just quit on the
that
back down.
was
He had him. That was a quit.
Oh no!
He just
What a
quit.
terrible shot. But no, Shaq. I mean,
what's the call?
I think almost everybody agrees he didn't. Like everybody in the league agrees he didn't apply himself enough, right? He won 4 championships, not applying himself.
Hey,
That's clean.
That was nice.
I wasn't looking for a
That
foul.
was nice.
I knew that was clean. Oh my god, and he had the height.
That's the highest I've ever seen that boy jump.
Oh,
Ben Matherin.
what you mean?
Oh, Ben
got a body.
You never seen Ben go up?
Ben got a couple of bodies.
Since college.
Since getting into the league, there's a lot of rim braces.
What you mean? He said he got a body.
He ain't got a body.
Or did he get it?
When you get dunked on, that's a body.
Okay, we just double check. Run the challenge.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, there's still a lot of
I
things.
wasn't sure.
I don't know about that one.
All I was looking down on her was he got a body.
Y'all ain't seen Ben body?
He got a body.
Ooh, nice rap. That's cash.
Little bacon.
Ooh, little bacon.
Little bacon.
I say this for all those kids who are watching the NBA: model your game after Shea. That mid-range game, it works.
So you think the Stephen Curry era is over?
No, what?
I think
The
you just
Stephen Curry era.
You need to have
of people emulating this game.
No. See, this is the thing about the Stephen Curry era. Who's good at doing the Stephen Curry era?
Stephen Curry.
And
Dame.
Trey.
No.
Trey's terrible.
Trey's terrible.
I mean, Trey had some
Trey
years.
shoots less than 35%.
Trey is a terrible shooter. People act like he's not. Trey get hot.
He's just a volume.
Trey is Ben Gordon, and they gave him a team.
All right.
I keep telling us this. It irritates my soul. He's a good passer. I'm not gonna say he's a terrible player. He's a really good facilitator. He's a bad shooter.
I strictly meant shooting.
He's a bad
shooter. He's a bad shooter. Muggs sit there and say Stephen Curry is the best bad shot maker in the NBA. He makes it.
Stephen Curry.
If you make it, I'm not a bad shot maker.
If you shoot 41% from 3, you are you're legendary. That's
Did he get Giannis? I didn't think he got Giannis.
Who got Giannis?
I'm looking up the Ben Matherin poster. I forgot about that. He got Eddie Lampton in college. Am I thinking of somebody else? I thought Ben.
Did I just bankrupt you? Nope. Meaty did.
No, I think you're on my property.
No, Meaty did.
Maybe Ben don't got a body.
I think you're on my property.
No, Meaty did.
All right. Well.
Oh, that's what it is. He got a. I forgot about that. He did the that windmill dunk under the block. The buddy went to block his shot. He seen him in the air and windmilled it underneath his block and dunked on the other side of the rim. That's nasty. That was nasty. But he ain't caught a body yet. Okay. Breaking news, Perbaki. It's official. Aaron Rodgers has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Steelers. I don't give a rat's.
How much? I don't either.
1 year, a pound of ayahuasca.
Pound of
Is that how ayahuasca works? I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it come in pounds?
I think if you get a pound of ayahuasca, you're dead.
Pound of ayahuasca and uncured butter.
Uncured butter.
Whatever he be drinking. Dude's weird.
Just straight dairy.
Oh, y'all talking about DMT? Yeah, no.
I think he was actually talking about butter.
I'm talking about actual butter. He
I'm sorry, what?
boils it, takes all the fat out, and he said he drinks the rest.
Oh,
And it's supposed to cleanse you and it's supposed to make you honestly bring
so he's just drinking the oil from it?
That's essentially it.
So why don't you just get fish oil?
Good.
That's the way he likes doing things, brother.
He
probably heard some shaman tell him that. Probably went to some shaman. Sir, tell me how to be a better quarterback. Drink a pound of butter. Drink a pound of butter. And call me in the morning.
That's hilarious. That's freaking hilarious. What I am?
That's scary territory.
They're giving me this game. The algorithm is not letting
Oh,
me
it's
land
saying.
on none of
Yeah.
y'all stuff.
Looks like it might be GG's.
GG's.
Looks about right. I can say I finally won.
Good job.
Good job. GG's.
Aaron Rodgers spoke to the spirits during his darkness retreat, and that's who told him. Baki said Aaron Rodgers spoke to the spirits during his darkness retreat, and that's who told him.
Give me
What is this?
Hey, it wasn't even the spirits; it was just another dude sitting next to him in the dark.
Like, oh, I didn't know you were here.
He was singing Lion King, but with no rhythm.
I rented this space up by myself.
He didn't know what it was. He just interpreted it as butter. But he said, "Well, a pound of butter."
Oh my God!
Give an F about
Some
Aaron
random
Rodgers.
person inside the dark house with him. Oh Lord, that's hilarious, dude.
What is their schedule look like?
Oh my goodness.
The only thing I'm gonna hate is if he Steelers. If he does good. If he goes up there and they kill,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
He didn't have a really bad year last year.
His defense, you
No,
know what?
He didn't have any bad year.
He had a
Comparatively.
He had a bad year for him.
Comparatively.
for him, but he had a mid-year. So consider Pittsburgh with a
Yeah,
mid-year.
what do you have? 30? Did he have 39 yards?
I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of you, mother.
28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
That's so.
No, he had
he had double digits in himself.
I don't
No,
think
he
so.
did. No, he did.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers has had double-digit interceptions since like his second year in the league.
Week 1 they got the Jags. That's a dub. Week 2 they got the Bucks.
Jags, cheap.
That's a loss
Hey, bro, how long we gonna hold on to Trevor Lawrence?
this year.
Bro, he making $50 million. That ain't this year. You paid that man so much money.
No, because he's to me he's
That's
a mid
preseason
quarterback. So he's not. So
Week 1 is at the Jets. That's interesting. Week 2 is at the Seahawks. Then they go to the Patriots, Vikings. They got the Browns. They got an easy schedule.
Jeez, bro. This help defense is crazy.
Their defense is
This help defense. Oh, I thought Alex was about to turn back the clock.
Hey,
That looked like basket interference. Y'all remember when Alex used to just body mugs, bro? Oh my God!
early years with Chicago.
You just see that Mr. Noodle rise up.
Mr. Noodle. Wow.
You ain't never seen Elmo? That was a poster. That was a. He got one.
You got a Stacey
He got a poster.
Stacey King.
That's Ben. Oh no, that was Thomas
I
Brown
was about to say.
or Thomas Bryant.
Thomas Bryant got a sign like Stacey.
Where did he start? Was he in Washington? That's bucket.
He was in Washington.
Did he get drafted?
I think he
the
started by.
Bulls?
No,
No,
he
No,
was on the
no.
Lakers.
Thomas Bryant wasn't with the Bulls.
No, I think he got drafted.
No, he
not
got.
drafted
It
by the
was either the Lakers or it was
He
Washington. I
with
think it was
Lakers.
Washington.
He was with Washington for sure. I
No,
remember
he was with Miami before the Lakers. He left Miami to go to the Lakers,
No, but who drafted? Look at
or maybe he left the Lakers to go to Miami.
Thomas Bryant?
Yeah, because I remember.
I don't think he was on the
No,
Bulls.
we never.
No, I didn't own the Bulls. I think he got drafted.
Oh, they might have used their pick to select him and then trade him
Thomas
away.
Bryant draft pick by the Utah Jazz, 42nd overall. In
Dang, I don't
2017.
remember that.
And it was a draft they trade to the Lakers.
Hey,
Okay, that's what I
He
know.
got
He got
traded
traded.
for-
Hey,
He got
he's
traded
the
when he got
42nd overall pick. That's pretty good.
That's not a dang.
Pretty
That's
good,
not a
huh?
dang bad pick.
Second round.
Bravo.
Still playing.
Bravo.
What?
Actually, fellas, here's what I wanted to look up. So you was talking about Aaron Rodgers, and I was
And the
trying to
butter?
compare No, how his season would fare. I'm actually overlooking this with the great defense that Pittsburgh has. Right, they got a decent wide receiver in DK. Obviously, George left. Who else would they have on that offense? They got Fairmouth. They got
they always
Jack
draft. They always
they
draft
got the new version of Najee Harris, the dude I wanted that was from Iowa.
Oh, Cam Scatterbo.
40. No, not Cam.
Yeah,
Cam's New York.
Cam in New York.
No. It starts Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson. From Iowa.
Yeah.
I was thinking Iowa State.
Caleb Johnson. So with that in mind, obviously Tom Brady won the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay. The 1 year he had stupid stats. 5,316 yards, 43 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. I'm not saying Aaron's going to get that. But would you think that maybe he could make a run with this team?
Yes.
So like Tom Brady?
I think he can make a Peyton Manning run.
So what I'll say to counteract the point. Now, this is year 2 off of an injury.
Right.
You don't know when he got comfortable with the injury.
Better.
Jets defense wasn't bad last season. Jets had the top 5 defense last year.
But he got hurt at the very beginning of the season.
No, last year.
No,
He got hurt last year. That's 2 years ago.
Right.
I'm saying last year.
You're right.
What are we calling? What are we reviewing here?
I'm saying it wasn't a foul, but that's clearly a foul.
That's a clear foul. That's all wrist.
All wrist.
Oh, no. He might
No, he hit his hand.
No,
Look at that.
I don't know if he got him. I think he got it in his swipe. I think he got the ball out.
No, but
Look.
You know,
His hand is on the
It
shoulder.
looked like he just backhanded the ball out.
His hands on the
No, it's
shoulder.
a foul.
He might have got some wrist on that.
Yeah,
He might have got
all
some
wrist.
wrist.
That white
A
is
little light.
clearly covered
A
up.
little light.
Yeah, it looked like
That's his hand.
No, Mandarin, I mean.
That's his hand. He's got white skin. That's what you see.
I'm just saying it was black.
His dad is very black.
But to your point though,
Black.
Aaron Rodgers.
No, I think he's like Egyptian.
Aaron Rodgers with a solid year does make him
they
playoff
booming.
potential.
So.
That actually might be scary.
Only
Well, he got a better coach.
again. What I was saying was last year.
They're gonna be playoff contenders
Last
because they got
year,
an easy
top
schedule.
5 defense.
Right.
That's
our.
Jets top 5 defense.
But Pittsburgh was better.
You had
Right.
what's Garrett Wilson as your wide receiver.
Top 10 wide receiver.
Your running back is
Brees Hall.
you had Devontae Adams at the end of the year, but that was the end of the year. But
the difference is health though, because Aaron Rodgers really didn't get healthy, and you didn't see him feel comfortable until the last, not even the last 10. I want to say the last seven to 8 games.
Yeah, last seven.
and they fired the coach
mid-season. Colin Cowherd is really big on this. He speaks about that.
Oh, you was right. Excuse me. You was right. 3,800, 28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
Yeah, it's the most he's thrown in a while.
It's
the most he's thrown ever.
But it's still,
he had a 12 interception season.
No, but it's
and
still,
a 13 interception
still 28 touchdowns.
Oh, we threw like
12
40
interceptions.
touchdowns in those seasons.
No, he threw 26. Last year with the Packers, he threw 12, 26 touchdowns. And then his
worst season.
His first year playing, he threw 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, 13 interceptions.
But still, at the end of the day, though, he didn't get better until get comfortable on that Achilles. So if he goes even on that, then you got the Steelers being a better competent team than they had with Kenny Pickett last year. I mean, they got Kenny Pickett when they had.
I say this: you got a better coach. You got a better coach than Robert Saleh. The defense also fell off after Robert Saleh was gone. I will add that caveat.
Oh, they definitely did.
Pittsburgh was considered a top 5 defense, though.
You are right, though. The Pacers will win the third quarter.
Not by much.
28-25.
You actually are right. Aaron did start cooking in the latter part of the season. He had a couple of really good games. Like the last 5 games, he was cooking. He had 4 to 1 touchdown, 3 touchdown, 1. Yeah.
Did he play Bengals? Did he outdo
Joe Burrow?
I
don't think so.
No, I don't see any Bengals.
Joe Burrow was pretty ridiculous last year.
He cooked somebody in his
Well, he beat Jacksonville 32-25.
Yeah,
he beat Buffalo. He did. No, they lost.
I miss football so much.
Hell.
Football just hit different, bro.
Yeah.
Football is king. Football just hit different, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy to me though? Like somebody who
hey, this is gonna be a forgotten final.
Yeah,
no, it is.
That's the bad part about it. I actually enjoyed these 2
I'm enjoying it.
Hold on, wait a minute.
No, what I'm
back in this joint.
No, what I'm saying, it's gonna be a forgotten final because like we gonna Like, especially unless Indiana wins.
It's like Denver's finals.
Unless Indiana wins. Although this would be OKC first finals.
It'd be like Denver. Like, we ain't care about
Actually, this would be this franchise's first finals.
ever. Yes.
Supersonic
my
7.
goodness.
No, Seattle won.
Seattle
Nope.
never won one.
That was nasty.
Seattle never won a championship.
Seattle never won.
There's 9 teams that never won. Seattle's one of them.
Way to end the quarter.
Well, not Seattle,
SGA.
OKC. But
Back to 9.
since the merger, Seattle's never won.
Man, he just quietly always gets a lot of points. It's just
I know I wasn't
slowly
tripping.
but surely.
I was like, Supersonics definitely won championships.
What year?
But that was
1979, 1978,
was that the 8th before the merger?
No, the merger happened in 76.
and no, just 1979. They won the Western Conference title in 78, 79, 96 when they played the Bulls. But they won in 1979. They beat the Washington Bullets.
See, I thought that was.
Sorry.
I thought that was right around the merger time.
I thought it was before the merger.
The fact that they had to change their name, but I mean, it is 79. The merger happened in 76.
That's what I said. I thought.
Yeah, I thought it happened
the
before.
merger.
That's why I said since the merger they happened.
Oh no, yeah, I knew they had won. Wayne dropped the night.
I ain't trying to. I'll be honest with you. I really don't care.
Carter
Listen.
6.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't really care to listen.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap in.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm gonna tap.
I'll see.
Carter 5 was good.
Don't get me wrong.
Carter 5
I
was
was
good.
listening to Wayne in high school.
The little,
I like
yeah, I
Funeral
love it.
better.
The little one-off mixtapes he's been dropping since then have been very. We could have not done these.
Yeah.
I like the joint he did with 2 Chainz, but it was outside of that, like that, whatever he did, the Trust Fund Baby joint and all that. I was like, yeah, you put some bad stuff out there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like his music don't translate well.
What you mean?
Like this generation don't rock with Wayne like we think.
No,
Like I said, this generation.
You want to know what's real though? This generation,
Our generation.
I had to-
because we grew up on.
yeah,
Wayne.
we grew up on.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I
like,
had to-
outside of that,
I
like,
had
he
to
don't
try and
translate
figure it
well.
out.
That's who you grow with.
Well, no, because I rock with Jay-Z. I didn't grow up with Jay-Z.
Jay-Z transcends.
Jay-Z, yeah, he's really.
Jay-Z's the GOAT.
Wayne's GOAT. Wayne's GOAT. He's a good rapper.
I got him top 5 rappers all time.
Let's not say good. You wild.
No, I didn't say good.
He's a great rapper.
He's not the GOAT.
I got Wayne over Biggie.
He's not the GOAT.
Oh yeah, Wayne over Biggie.
See,
That's not even a question.
No,
It's not even a question.
Y'all say,
I got Wayne one.
Y'all say
No.
y'all got Wayne over Biggie only because of that one stupid lie.
No, I think Biggie's a top 5 lyricist all time. I think I've said this many a times publicly and privately. I think Tupac is only good because he died.
I never necessarily thought
Nah,
that
I
Tupac
wouldn't
was
say that.
good.
Yikes.
What a hole!
Wow.
What a hole!
I shouldn't
Wow.
say no. I shouldn't.
Jesus
say,
Christ!
no, let me not say that. Let me not say. I shouldn't say good. I think Tupac is only legendary because he died.
Well,
He was the first transitional rapper to me that moved music, movies.
What's
and-
up?
Poetry.
yeah,
He was a hardcore.
He was all world.
He was a
hardcore.
right
rapper.
hardcore rapper. Will
Will
Smith.
Smith
Will
was-
Smith wasn't really like that.
Your boy.
Ice Cube was
No,
the second.
no, the other Ice.
Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Ice-T didn't translate
Ice-T
into
did
movies
the
until later.
movies. He did
Ice-T
TV
was
Ice-T
later.
was
early.
doing movies in '96.
He did colors. He did like cult classics.
He wasn't in colors. Everybody think he in colors.
No, because he did the song.
because he did the song.
did the
Everybody
song.
think he in colors. He's not in colors.
To me, his
No, he was in another.
He's in another movie
no,
though.
I'm talking about, but as far as like fame, like you might have had a little spot duty, but he was the main actor. Tupac was the main actor early on, where a lot of them had a little.
Well, yeah, he was an acting.
Tupac
student.
was supposed to be in the Matrix.
Yeah, he was.
That's why I say that he was.
Yeah,
To me,
I
he
think
was
the Roy
first-
Jones. The
he
Roy
was-
Jones.
Oh, I thought he was finna.
Boy, Caruso trying to turn that clock back, ain't he?
Man, he almost got it.
Get up,
Right.
Caruso. You ain't hurt. Caruso, I've seen you get punched in the throat and get up quicker than this. Come on, bro.
Long season, dog.
You ain't lying. He in the NBA Finals. Yeah, that's true.
You know the
He got
crazy
punched
thing?
in the throat in the first round.
And this
That
wasn't
was
even
a
last
2 weeks.
week.
That was 2 weeks in. Woo! 90 games later.
I actually feel that way about Biggie because I feel like
Biggie was a great lyricist, though, and Muzz believed it.
he was a great
I
lyric.
don't think Tupac
he
was a
did,
great
he did.
lyricist. I think Tupac was a
He
great
told stories.
storyteller.
He told stories.
Tupac was a great storyteller. But I don't think that you get the legendary status because after a while, it's like, okay,
No, because I mean, listen, the way his range.
How many stories you gonna tell? After a while, I feel like we would have got like if he was like still dropping that now, we'd be like, all right, cool.
No, like
like if Biggie was dropping lyrics right now, we would be like Biggie dropped lyrics.
He made more J. Cole like music with the edge.
I mean, yeah, but
Dear Mama,
but there's many.
Brenda got a baby.
He
had like a lot of stuff.
Not saying he's bad. I just
I
don't
get
think
what you're
he's a
saying.
legend. I don't think J. Cole's a legend either. A legend?
That's the thing.
Hold on.
It's relative to.
It's
who
relative.
you like.
I'll say this though, and this came up in our argument about New York rappers back in the day. I still think "Get Rich or Die Trying" is on par with Biggie's album.
I do love it.
Yeah,
I think Biggie. I think
That's
50
good.
Cent "Get Rich or Die Trying" is on par with Born to
50
Die.
Cent "Get Rich or Die Trying" is one of the biggest hip hop albums of all time.
But DMX,
And
but DMX
honestly,
though,
Oh no, DMX. See this
No,
thing.
no,
Muzz
DMX
don't want to have this argument.
Busta
No,
Rhymes
DMX
has got joints, but
DMX
nobody
was
gives
the best rapper.
No,
in that era.
BMX ran hip hop for
DMX
10
was-
years and nobody be talking
off
about
2
it.
albums.
He had
2 albums.
4.
No, his first 2.
DMX.
Oh,
his first 2
came
or
in the
3
same
were
year.
Oh yeah,
insane.
yeah. No, but I'm saying like all the like
drugs.
the years when
Drugs.
Muggs was hyping all these other mugs up, DMX
DMX
was
stopping
dropping classics.
Now I will say this: his
Ben, woo!
his was all attitude because he was
You
not
don't
a
know
great
what's crazy?
lyricist.
He got crazy hang time and not crazy
He don't finish with it.
lift.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. He don't like he's
He doesn't have explosion.
but that hang is crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
You went up,
Yeah.
you took the contact, you had time to adjust
And you
and
finish
throw it up.
Because doesn't
But
have
he ain't got a 45-inch vertical.
Right,
No,
he
he
doesn't have a
don't.
large vertical.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I'd be surprised that he got when y'all like he got bodies. I'm like, not in the league. He was rim grade.
But I think that's what I mean, right? Like, so the dunk I'm talking about, like, imagine you rising up for a dunk, somebody come through and you
up and
adjust
under.
to an up
Yeah.
and under windmill dunk. Like, what the world is that?
That's true.
Like, I don't think I've seen somebody with hang time and not vert.
JR's.
No, JR had crazy
vert.
vert. We just saw a man fly.
I didn't let you finish.
We don't talk
free throw
about.
line?
We
I ain't
don't
let you
talk
finish the
about how
thing. Yeah.
crazy that
J.R.
man
Smith
murdered
was
Tim
crazy.
Duncan. Nobody speak. We always
On the
say we
Nuggets?
just saw a man flying. Nobody be like, "Hey man, y'all
That was
know
on
he
Tim
killed
Duncan.
Tim Duncan." People didn't dunk on Tim Duncan like that. Though.
No,
Oh,
Dunk was
he killed KG too. He reversed windmill KG
On the Knicks?
when he was on the Knicks.
Yep.
That was on KG.
Nah, he had
That
some
windmill.
years
I thought that was on Perk.
No, it was on KG. Hey, you know, and
Maybe I just gave it to Perk because that was my boy.
Right, you gonna put your ESPN photo guy on it in the whole talking about
Oh,
you
listen,
got Perk.
hey, Perk was a great big for his time.
He
but
was.
Perk
Hey,
was-
hey, he
First of
said
all,
his
you
crazy
whoa,
thing.
time out,
He
time
said
out.
his
That's the
Wait,
crazy
whoa,
thing
whoa,
is he
whoa.
actually was competent.
Wait a
as
minute.
big.
What are we talking about? Great big for his time. We throw around the word great too loosely.
No,
he
no.
wasn't.
Perk's role was literally just make sure the other dudes
Set
that
screens.
are better than you don't get off.
Exactly. Set screens.
Like you
Rebound the
make
ball.
make sure everybody who's better than you
definitely did his
offensively
job.
don't get
He
off.
did his job.
And get out on the guards on the switches.
I
And he
wouldn't call
did.
him great either, but he did his job.
He was definitely service.
That man was Greg.
He made because Greg Ostertag wasn't making you work that hard. He was making Dwight Howard work.
No, Greg Ostertag was just going to get Shaq.
You talking about Chris Dudley? You talking about
But
Chris
Yeah, you talking about Chris Dudley? Chris Dudley, the one. he dunked
Ostertag
on
going to
too.
get Shaq.
I mean, yeah, he did. It didn't go the same way. And they just giving Ben this game right now. It's just Ben game right now.
pretty much.
Okay, Ben.
He's got the competitive
Hey,
advantage.
real talk.
Hey, shout out to Rick.
What Hallie got?
He ain't got much.
I ain't heard Hallie name in a long time.
Oh, what just happened?
He got hit in the elbow.
Hallie got
Volleyball.
10 points.
So he ain't got much.
He 4 for 9 and 2 for 6 from the 3-point line. He got 8 rebounds and 5 assists.
They can't win
He's
without
got a
him
good
scoring.
all-around game.
No,
but
he
needs to score more.
needs to score at least 18 to 20 to win.
I gotta see what the game looks
How he
like.
gonna score? Y'all know. So this is a stat I was gonna bring up. They didn't put the matchup on there. Lou Dort in 122 matchups versus Tyrese Haliburton.
I knew that was going to happen. That man is fighting.
You know,
22 matchups.
That dude is
I'm sorry,
fighting.
122 possessions versus
Oh.
Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton has scored 6 times.
But he wasn't going to be on him the whole
That's
game.
the torture chamber.
Well, he wasn't going to be him the whole game.
No.
Well, I
Pull
think
that stat up. for me. Pull that stat up.
I'm telling you.
Bro, you mean to tell me 114 times he ain't scored? Bro, that's crazy,
Oh,
bro.
I never knew that.
No, that's you
And
gotta be lying,
122 one-on-one matchups when they put Lou Dort on Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton has scored
bro. I'm
6
trying to
times.
get the switch every time.
Well, that's why but I don't need to. Shai killing him right now.
Yeah, but how many times he scored on Shai?
It don't matter. He ain't scored on him in this game. So I feel like that's like in the back pocket. Like, oh, he cooking a little bit. Dort, get up in there.
Come on.
Pascal had it.
Pascal's a leader scorer for them. He got
Bro, you know how demoralizing that is? 120 times I got the rock. You the primary defender, and I only scored 6 times.
It's crazy.
Be honest, because Hallie is good, but he's not great. He's not like that whole. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen
Tyrese Haliburton is the Michael Jordan of Reggie Miller's.
No,
I don't know. I'm not gonna say that.
What I mean by that is, well, maybe Michael Jordan's a little high. Tyrese Haliburton is
The Vince Carter.
the Vince Carter of Reggie Miller.
he's a Vince.
He's
Carter.
he's a really good player.
He's a Vince Carter, Jason Kidd.
No, this kid won a championship.
His career just started.
Career just started.
Haliburton
Hallie's got 6 years.
It's been at least 6 years.
6 years. In.
When did Jason Kidd get his championship?
30 years. But he went to 2 finals before that.
Yeah.
When did he get his championship? He didn't get it in his first 6 years.
No,
He didn't even go to the finals his first 6 years.
My
did.
thing is what,
No, he didn't.
Did you hear what Jay
No,
Williams?
it wasn't the first. He was with that. He was with Phoenix and Dallas.
He had with Phoenix before the Nets.
He was at the Nets.
He was on Phoenix.
Before the Nets? No.
That man had yellow hair.
Yeah, you had the
Let's see.
blonde hair.
My
Whatever
point was,
it
did you
was.
see what Jay?
He was
Williams
with
said about him?
I forgot it. No, that's the end. Hold on. Oh, you're right. He was with Phoenix.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was Phoenix.
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. Went to the finals his 9th year. 9, 10, and then never got back.
Haliburton is in the finals in 6 years.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they wasn't comparable. What I'm saying is that Jay Williams said that Haliburton is an all-star,
Yes.
and it was like
He's not a star.
right,
He's just an all-star.
but
He's
he
not
kept-
superstar.
right.
He's
No,
an all-star.
but he said he was on his way to be superstar, and I was like,
If he wins.
but even if he win, he would not have. He still wouldn't be a superstar. What he still
How
would be,
he wins.
he still would be a good player.
How he
Nah,
wins determines superstar
I
status.
think if you beat this team, that literally is just shutting them down defensively. Like OKC is not playing well.
But to be a superstar, what to me a superstar.
I'm overcoming a team that's much better than me.
Yes, but you
Like
gotta
if he win this,
but
first
you
off,
but you gotta have certain stats to back that up.
no. But what I'm saying is, is that Jesus? Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Did y'all see that?
I saw it.
They're on the Mormon. They don't sell alcohol on Sundays. They're on the
Dang it.
Bible Belt.
Let it go, dog. OKC was bad for you. We hear
They're on
you.
the Bible Belt. No, but real talk though. For him to be a
We just
superstar
not gonna
on
go
the
back to
standard-
Jesus.
No, go move over Jesus. Jesus in the Bible Belt down there.
Oh,
But to me, for him to be a superstar and for them to win, he would have to average superstar numbers, and I don't think he's capable of that.
yeah, but see, I think that's what I mean. Like his superstar would be different, right? So Reggie Miller would be just pure scoring. You're not really worried about him for doing everything else. Hallie would be
Assists.
18, 10, and 10. You know what I mean? Like if he do that for a finals, and you beat literally a team that clearly is much better than y'all.
But is it still did he just have a great finals, or is he?
No, he's had.
Tyrese
Tyrese Haliburton has had a great playoff run.
No.
If he wins,
if he averages that, to you that means he's become a superstar.
this run, Tyrese Haliburton has 3 game winners in this run.
Yes, indeed.
Crazy.
Game winners don't make him a superstar to me.
He's also got 30 points in them game and brought his team back 5 times.
Time out.
That's why I say
The
what is your
playoffs are
Create
separate. It
superstars,
creates
yeah.
superstars. So his performance in the playoffs this season, this could be his breakout season, and how he finishes
How
this
he does next season, I think.
totally can
Gotta
like
process.
start him on that trajectory.
Yeah.
And then you solidify it by you repeating it and you keeping yourself consistent. So that's what it would be for me.
Yeah.
The OKC Thor hammer lights up.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
That
right.
sounded nuts.
Bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I want this
Hey, my
hammer.
son rolled over on his own.
Hey, I want that.
Hey.
Congressman, baby boy rolled over on his own.
All right,
Hey,
let's
we'll
go
pat
ahead
the
and
house.
talk out
We'll
the
pat the house.
business.
Hey, it takes a lot. That boy's strong because he's 17 pounds.
There we go.
That's a big
There we
baby.
go. That's
Make
what's
him
up.
big.
That's what's-
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, he is 5 months today, ain't he?
Dude, they picked him up. Caruso picked him
Congrats
up
to
in
Baby
the air.
Pat, baby.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Paxton.
Man,
shout out to Paxton.
Credit card.
They did. Shout out to Paxton.
It's still not over yet, man. It's only 12, but they got to stop turning the ball over.
Start getting all the stuff ready because now he, that's when Aria got between the table and the bed.
But that's cash.
The Cubs have the best record in the National League and the second best overall. Yeah. The only better team is the Tigers.
No, the Tigers is killing, bro.
They're the best team in the National League.
Period.
The Tigers is the best team in the league.
The Cubs have the second best record in the entire league behind the Tigers.
How about those Cubs?
How about those Cubs?
Shout out to the Cubs, man. Can't wait till it falls off.
It's not.
Win it all. Win it all.
I thought you were right.
I love y'all.
I love y'all.
Man, you cannot be right. Without Shohei Managa.
Yeah.
Kyle Tucker just came back, but come on, man. Pat just does not want to
And
see
he looked like he made
every. What y'all do last year? Y'all was doing
We
this
were
last
horrible.
year.
Nope, not this. The second best team record in the league.
No, y'all were playing good baseball
We're
last
playing
year.
great baseball.
That's
What's the
great.
record?
They're
Your
literally the
bullpen ain't
second
fell off.
best. They're best in the NL.
They are the best in the end.
Best in the
Your bullpen
Second
ain't
best
fell off.
record in the league.
Your bullpen ain't fell off.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
And we beat the Dodgers in the
They up
series.
2 games.
No, because you were talking to crap.
Yeah, we'll
You
see.
was
When we
talking
first
crap.
started. We'll see how.
Matt don't want to have this argument.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Argument.
You want to know why I'm not worried?
Because PCA is
He
killing.
is a monster.
PCA is killing.
You know why?
PCA balling.
You know why he?
You mean Tyson
ain't
Bagent?
worried about it?
Hey, they asked that question today
I
too.
know.
That was crazy.
I was
He
irritated.
was like, "Did you know that they actually?"
You
looks
know,
like PCA?
no one know what irritates me is
You
don't like that.
when you ask football questions, bro. Ask football questions. Y'all got this man up here.
Something out of nowhere.
He said, somebody was like, so, can I come to the party? No, you
He's
can't
like,
come
he's
to
like,
the party.
he's like, invite only.
I don't
I
want
bet
to see
not
none of you
y'all.
motherfuckers here. Like,
That's
no,
why
you
I
can't come
love
to the party, bro.
That's why I love him. He's like, none of you all are.
Like, none of y'all invited. Hey, Pat, quick question. When is Bears training camp? In 7 weeks. We got a lull coming up.
Legitimately, is that
Time for the tournament. Hey, it might be time for the tournament. That tournament. We are doing that on the Breeze Sports Talk. Me and Kid. Hey, Kid, how's it going? Hey, you want to know what's crazy though? I got to change my whole strategy because of that. Because
you was getting cooked.
no, it was just Cope. Cope took 26 shots.
Colt was cooked. I'm like, yeah.
All till that last shot. That's when old Kareem came through.
Like Kareem ain't never hit that shot a day in his life. This man said
Kareem probably hit a full court heat before.
Not from like
Kareem probably hit a full court heat before.
But Draymond didn't get in the rotation. I didn't have Zion.
We didn't have none of our rotations.
Yeah,
I don't know how to
Zion
do
in
that.
that joint.
None of our rotations
Hey,
was
first
full.
of all, shout out to you because it was one press conference, bro. I was cracking up. I was like, this dude is taking over with the questions. You started off with asking a question. Then I think you had another one right afterwards.
That was 2 days ago.
That was 2 days ago. I was like, this dude's dominating. It's like you getting questions.
Did nobody
on
say
everything.
nothing? Because when you get in there,
stupid.
no, because when you get in there, you got to fight to get a question, and you hear it. Like, you're trying to do everything.
They don't have a moderator in there?
Usually, if it get too crazy, so like when Caleb come in, Muzz will be like, oh, I picked the. They'll point out who get the next question, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of times we pretty respectful in that.
Yeah.
Like if somebody like
I can
you can tell when it's like
ahead.
sometimes like I'm asking my question, bro. Like you gotta, but more times than not, like if Pat asks a question or I get 2 questions in and I got another one, it'd be like, all right, I'm gonna sit back and chill. So we pretty respectful in the media room. But like
I seen that with the dude off the big.
my only thing with Herb has great questions. My only thing be like, just ask. We got these mugs here for no time. So like that the Caleb joint, right?
Usually on there for like what 5-10 minutes.
Bro, the Caleb joint, we was there all that time. All they asked him about was a statement that he made before the draft.
Oh, about
But I understand. I understand why. No, you got bosses.
That's
you don't ask them questions.
thing.
Your boss is on your heels. My bosses want me to be up there to see it and ask questions. So I can do the best podcast. They got to write about it. So the story is, you're talking about this book, so you got to ask questions. So they got a job to do. But I hate sitting in there and it's like we got him for 10 minutes. We're not gonna hear from Caleb again till probably halfway through training camp.
And y'all ask the same question.
And everybody asks the same type. Yeah, it's 7 weeks still training camp.
I know, but
and then you don't really get them like the first day of camp, and then you really don't get them again till like halfway through, and then you get them usually one time at the end. But it's one of them things where it's like, if I got the time to ask that question, like I want to ask the questions I want to know to help me better talk about what's going on. So I don't care about the book. I told y'all a week and a half ago, the book don't matter. He on the team. He said after, let's go.
Your question, you have a different quality.
You have different perception too, though. Because
I want to know about football.
Because you're more realistic.
I want to know how your footwork is being changed and how you're adjusting
because you care about football. The other people care about
the article,
the clicks,
and that's what's going to endear you to the players.
The sparsity of the story. Stupid, it ain't stupid. It's you value different things. You don't value the money compared to the product.
You know, I value.
Other people value different.
I don't like get on a podcast and be like, these are the things that I thought about with the thing, and then and then you sound like an idiot because you be like, well, you thought about it, but why didn't you ask the question? That's why I like doing it. That's why I go up there. You get it from the horse's mouth.
But not even that.
When they was talking about body language last year with the DJ, I said, DJ, you got bad body language? He's like, I don't know. Just him.
Yeah, but that's what I say, because that's what you value compared to doing it just for clickbait. Like you can literally, a bunch of people out there doing a podcast will say stuff just to get people to tune in, just to get people to do this, just to say anything. When you value your opinion, you try to put the best product out there.
It's GG's, bro.
Hey,
it's been GG's since the first quarter.
It's only 10 points.
That's great.
I felt the same way.
It's been only 10 points the whole game.
I felt the same way about the Knicks, and they won. The Knicks had a couple games have them on the ropes.
About the same. Oh, you talk about the but not like this.
No, it was like
not like this.
It was down 10.
Has been no. This
was hanging around.
What's been the good offensive stretch for Indiana in this game?
Every time they go down by 6.
10. Every time they go back 10 or 11, they're throwing back to like 5 or 6.
Yeah. Anytime they go
so when they scored 2 buckets in a row, that's been a good offensive stretch.
Unfortunately,
they went down 10, they got back to 6. That's 2 baskets.
Unfortunately,
that's what I mean. Like this been a complete banger. I was about to say, I was like, this has been a complete shutdown right now.
What would it take when you said that there's going to be like a little bit of a dull period between Caleb getting interviewed? What would it honestly take for someone like us to get him on the show?
Him saying yes.
Basically, us just like reaching out to him in any way possible. Be like, hey, yeah, man.
Nah, you gotta go through the Bears. You gotta go through his people. You can't just. Okay. Yeah, that's not.
Can't the bosses will have to put it in.
It's politics.
That's what I said. The bosses. So
you got a chance.
Politics.
So he could be on the ESPN podcast. Before
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got Rome on there. He got a bunch of people.
Yeah, we got Rome on. That was clearly. Oh, they called a foul on the floor. How about that? That looked like basket interference completely, unless he just missed the rim.
That was a really good Rome interview, by the way.
I look forward to Rome's season.
I do too.
Man, they
Rome got a little Hallie to him though.
When
I listen to him talk, I'm like, I feel like his voice gonna change.
It didn't though.
It didn't. But I was waiting.
But I see what you're saying.
I was waiting for it when he was talking. I was like, yeah, a little Hallie.
Oh, come on now.
Cash.
Nope.
Wow.
That's cash.
That was
rough.
It's
cash.
A 9-point game.
That was
That's cash.
Shut up, Rico.
4-point game, 12-2 run. This is the best offensive stretch.
Best offensive stretch.
Jay, wake up.
That's a bailout. That's a bailout.
Oh.
Here we go with the fake fouls.
I don't know about that.
Man, that's my only problem with him. Like, he draws a lot of fouls, but it's like.
Let me see it. Oh, don't you start.
That's a foul.
No, he embellished. He embellished.
Hey, but wait, you can't just push him back.
No, that was crazy. That was crazy. The ref wasn't no ref looking, but
that's a tag.
Embellished.
No, that was a foul.
It was.
You can't throw your.
He did all that.
It's not a 90s foul.
Well, nothing's a 90s foul. 90s fouls are called assault.
You get the blood.
Why are you talking about a 90s foul? Like, that wasn't assault, bro. Like,
it wasn't because they've been calling these playoffs this year.
not like the 90s.
Okay, 2000s. 2000s.
Bro.
It's 2000.
Early 2000s.
It's
Early
2000s.
2000s was violent.
It was a bloodbath.
It ain't been 2020.
No,
It ain't
it's been like how they called the playoffs when like
A little
Derrick
less
Rose
so.
and them was in there.
Exactly. So
That's 2008, 2009.
okay, so that foul right there.
To me, that's the best version of basketball. What basketball was from 08 to about 2014.
That was after hand checking got taken out.
Well, after hand check was gone for 10 years by then. What are you talking
No, the hand check was out 03.
03? No, hand check was out 01.
No.
02.
No, hand check was gone 01.
No, Mike was still playing 01, wasn't he?
No, he's playing
Mike was
03.
retired in 01. He came back in 03. Hand check was gone by then.
No.
No, right. No,
Yo, what is that?
Push the mess out of that dude.
Hey,
What was that?
I ain't gonna lie. You can't call the first foul and then not call that. Like, that was nuts.
That man threw a shoulder to two different
Hey,
people, bro.
Jordan
James
Byron.
Williams
Look at
did
this.
all
Look
that.
at it. No, that's not the play. That's not the
Oh,
play.
that's a foul.
No, it wasn't.
That was a foul. That was a moving
was
screen.
not.
That was a moving screen
It was not.
by a mile.
It was not.
He never set his feet.
It was not.
Yes, that's a foul. But before that, he was
That man
ramming into
said,
people.
"Take this shoulder. You ain't doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna slap you too."
B.I.E. This is just a freestyle.
Oh, he took it down.
That boy gonna take a dump.
Let's not put his business on the air like
That
that.
Chipotle hit him. That's all right. Ain't
It's
that
only
many
three
people in
people.
here. Yeah. We still building this channel. We still building this channel.
It ain't 200 in the chat.
Hey, lad,
Yeah, we had 2 in the chat.
Two pumps. Literally.
Shout out Baki. He said, Pat, like it's my time. No more throat fumbles. Pause. All right,
Whoa!
relax.
Throat fumbles.
I had
sorry.
a little
Say that
lung
again?
butter one time, and now all of a sudden,
You're never gonna live that down.
never gonna live it down. First
Never
question I
gonna
asked. Hey, your
Jeez.
first impressions of everything.
Like,
Try to push through. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. Hallie, do something, Hallie.
Wow, that was nice. That was nice.
It was just very random. It was very random.
It fits.
if it fits, it ships.
Very
It
random.
said ships, right? Oh, Chet! Oh, he smoked it!
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
gonna see her.
Uh-oh.
Push it.
Hey, you can tie it right here.
Push it. No, you can't.
No,
It's
it's
full.
four. It's four.
Oh, yeah,
Relax,
98.
Neymar. Relax.
Come on, set it up.
Andrew Nemhard will be the one that look. That's what I mean, bro. Must be talking about foul farming, bro. Everybody be doing this. That was a foul.
That's cash. That's
No,
cash.
no, it
That's
ain't.
cash.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Come on, bro. You wasn't getting that ball over Caruso.
Come on.
Hey. That would be crazy if Indiana pulls this out after all that momentum and lead.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. They pull this out. Yeah, it's
Wow.
GG's.
Wow.
It's 4 minutes left.
This man say GG's after 1 point.
Every 5 seconds, GG's.
I know GG's.
GG's.
I've been saying it the whole game. But
GG's.
you can't say I ain't stood on it.
You
Can't
have.
say I ain't stood
You
on it.
have.
So you just gonna stand on a pile of let's see, sticks.
Hey, when did Indiana take the lead? I missed it.
It's coming up.
Ooh, that's a good move.
When did Indiana take the lead? I missed it.
It's coming up.
I love that all of y'all in on Indiana.
Hey,
Joe
fam,
don't
listen.
care.
I don't care what
I
they
mean,
do.
I'm not that moved.
I want
but
the
would
end of
like
the
to
game
see
to
it.
show me what it is.
I'm
They can
saying
be down the
OKC,
entire
I said
game.
Okay, seeing 6, but I want a good game at least.
Oh, I want a good game. I want all the games to be good games. I'm not ready for the NBA season to end.
Yeah.
What I do think is that whoever wins, it sets up a really good.
I tell
game,
you
too.
what, the NBA season.
Indiana's going to be a little bit more prepared.
How Adam Silver was talking. What was that, today or yesterday? Is that today?
Yesterday.
How he was talking. I
Yeah.
think they're gonna keep how they calling it right now. Maybe tone it down a little bit. I think next year in the league is gonna be a lot of fun. Because you think about this, like, and this is what I mean.
I'm tired of these fake full of flailing stuff. Play ball.
My thing is, you tone this down a little bit, right? You tone down how you calling it just a little bit. You will
12.
really weed out stars versus just mugs that can score.
And go to the free throw line.
And you will still have like the scores that you want. Like if you call this a little bit looser, it's a 120, 101, 115 game. Which is all they want. They want to be 120, 115. They let it go too far. We was getting 158 to 140 in 4 quarters. It was a 90. The Bulls had a 90 to 87 lead going into the half one game in the second half.
That's crazy.
90 to 87. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, call a foul.
No, don't call a foul. Stop calling these ticky-tack
The
fouls.
return of the mid-range game and the return
I was about to be demonic.
The return of people no longer caring about field goal percentage. That's what's going to happen.
Bro, people that don't care. Well, I mean, I can't say that though. Kobe didn't care either.
No, he didn't.
Kobe didn't care about field goal percentage. Kobe one of the best scorers I've seen. He didn't give a F about field goal
Wow,
percentage.
shit, what are you doing?
Hey, Kobe said, "Yeah, I finished with 40%, but I shot 90 in the fourth quarter." Like, sir, that's not good. I mean, you shot 20 the whole game. Like,
That did my thing though. Did we win?
Did we win? You did in fact win.
Not
I
bad.
remember one day he was in Toronto. I was looking at him. I was like, he looked Cameroonian.
Yeah.
I looked it up. He was from Cameroon. I was like, I saw that.
Hey, man, leave Cameroon alone.
He's the captain now.
I'm
Oh, my
6%
God.
Cameroon.
Who you know over there?
Nobody.
You ain't nothing.
My diner says I'm 6%
I'll be sitting there
Cameroon.
doing that. And be, I'm a 15% this. Who you know over there? Nobody.
Then I should-
That man just got the O. He ain't got the K or the C. And he missed that free throw.
They do.
He choking. He's
my
choking.
God.
Oh, that's an over the back. Did they call that? That was clearly an over the back. Lane violation?
Here we go.
You won't see a free throw like that.
That's not true. We've seen multiple free throw lane violations in the playoffs. What is he talking?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
No,
clear
that's not-
lane violation on Nemhard. Who they call it on?
Okay, see.
Everybody said
Why
that.
don't you get a
Nemhard was in there
second
first.
chance at this free throw and he gonna miss it again? Come on now.
Nemhard was literally in the lane first.
Oh, here goes your
Obi-
best friend, Pierce.
Obi in there for rebound purposes.
Oh, he got to dominate. He gotta
Obi's
get
in there to
20
tap.
points.
Hey,
He gotta
if he does a good enough job, they might win.
Hey, only if he's
Three
getting,
refs.
only if he's sitting next to Adam Silver.
Hey, go ahead and get your Karen Stephens.
What?
Hey,
Crazy.
That mother free throw form was terrible on that. That
It
his
is.
arms must be
It's
hurt
like
or something.
unsure. It's
He was like,
whoa. Oh,
That's a foul.
come on,
actually,
man.
you
It's a
can't.
foul.
You can't just stop in front of people like that
You
too.
can't. They do that.
Hey, I'm
so-
glad they didn't call it.
I'm
Get
glad
your
they didn't
phone
call it,
behind
but
up.
that's a foul.
Get your
Come on,
phone behind
man.
up, bro.
Come on, man.
That's a moving screen. Yo, we're not gonna call that moving screen. Nope. Isaiah Joe literally pushed my man down the lane.
Hey, man, you know how that goes.
Look at this. 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 Look at Wallace. Look at Wallace. Look at Wallace. That's a moving screen.
Somebody gonna get hurt doing that.
Hey Joe, why you up? Grab me a water, man.
Hey, how's it going, Joe?
Hey Joe, 10 pounds lighter. How's it going? Yeah, nice.
Oh, just screw up.
I
Huh?
love
Never
Joe.
mind. Never
I
mind.
love
We'll leave
Joe.
that alone. Hey, can I get a Coke while you're over there? Can I get a Coke? Thank you.
You mind grabbing the water?
He's got an 8 ball.
Hey,
Oh, we'll get him.
Y'all had a whole Chipotle meal. I was like,
It was 2 hours ago.
Weeks
yeah,
ago.
me and media haven't even had partaken in any of that.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna get some after. Oh, all
These
right.
dudes
Going
be
for the
getting-
pancakes?
These dudes, I don't mind.
Oh, I forgot
These
about
dudes
that.
are like the most fortunate late game players I've seen in a while.
They clutch.
Actually, I got a lot of gas in the tank.
Bacon pancakes.
Uh-oh. Split them over. Ooh, you got to pull that. You got to pull that one.
Come on, push.
Shay set
push,
you up perfectly.
Push.
Why are they
push,
moving so slow?
Push.
That's what I say. They're not pushing the ball.
They
like
pace
they
is
normally
terrible.
do. Their pace has been totally
They
different.
pace. Well, I think the pace most of the game is on the defense, on the OKC defense. But
No,
he
but-
effed him
but-
up. If he knocked that down,
Oh,
God! Oh my God!
Let's go.
Hey, that must
Hey, he looked at him like,
Sweet
I
King
do
Martin,
this. I do this.
Sweet Queen Coretta.
Sweet brother Lucy.
Oh, good one.
Oh my goodness!
Hey,
Great
it's a
point,
game.
Louise.
That was
Come on,
disgusting.
It's
SGA.
a game.
That was
Oh,
that was
you better
almost.
hit it.
That's
You better
off.
hit it.
It's
That was
all.
terrible.
Ooh, he got it.
Ooh!
Uh-oh, Hallie. Uh-oh, Hallie. What the hell?
Who got the pass?
What the Hallie?
Ooh, dunk it.
Oh,
That's a foul.
Oh, that's a foul.
That's a foul.
Look like a
No
block to me.
foul?
Look like a block to me.
Woo, that's a, don't call that weak stuff here.
Wow.
That's a foul. He got tackled. He got tackled.
That
That
might have
was a
just
I want
changed.
OKC
that
to
was-
win. That was
that-
nuts.
That might have just changed him. That just changed.
Then that's a
him.
foul.
They got
Let's
foul.
follow Crusoe.
No, I'm saying, but that's a foul. The other one wasn't a foul.
I got to see if he was straight up, because if I'm straight up and you run into my hip, it's an offensive foul. But he also got the block. Let me see. He's straight up. Oh, that's so clean. Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good basketball.
Yes.
That's good basketball. That's good
That is
basketball.
good.
Look at it. He in the torture chamber. He in the torture chamber.
Wow.
He in the torture chamber.
Wow.
CG.
Wow.
Torture chamber.
Slow down. That was all.
Oh, I love good defense, bro.
Listen,
I love good
that
defense.
was worth getting amped up about.
I love good defense, bro.
That was good.
Hey, somebody open that door. I'm sweating.
Hey, shout out to Nimhard for getting the biggest 13 points
Hey,
of his
this
career.
practice,
Right
Joe.
now.
You like to Joe
Hey.
like to let mountain lions in.
Hey, the good, hey, 14 points. He's a loud 14, bro.
A loud 14.
Loud 14, bro.
Loud 14.
Ooh, that's a great question. Would you rather have a loud 14 points in the finals
25.
or a quiet 25?
Quiet 25.
I want a
I can
loud.
I can
I want
always
a loud 14 if I win.
I can always say I got
be like the
25.
last 14
Ooh, here we go.
points.
Here we go. Come on, come on.
Hey,
Don't be
hey,
stupid.
hey,
the ball.
Hey, why would we top it run like that?
Bro,
He run like a Scooby-Doo villain.
You don't even have Haliburton out there. Oh, he is.
Yeah,
He's not even. He not the guy though.
He drops him. Oh,
oh.
It's a 1 point
Hey, I ain't
game,
gonna lie.
bro.
That was a very good.
Bro, it is a 1 point game.
GG's. Here we go.
Hey, if you don't score here, it's not the Pacers win.
It's a 10-2 run.
If you don't score here, Pacers
The
win.
Indianimals.
I hate you.
Yeah,
That's one of the worst things I ever heard.
Indianimals.
He's some Indianimals. He's an
Oh,
Indiana.
what's
What
up?
you gonna do?
he's going to be in the zone.
What the heck was that? What the heck?
Time out. Time out. Wow.
Oh wow.
I think he
that's
called
whack.
timeout.
No, they said it's on OK.
No, they say he ain't have possession. I think they say he ain't have possession. Did he have possession? You got to do it. You got to do it. I love Rick Carlisle. Whatever he called a challenge, because it's always look to the bench, no clue. What's going on? What's going on? Are we challenging? And then whenever
I don't know.
he didn't have possession. He didn't have possession. Boom. What are we arguing?
Foul.
What are we arguing?
They are going to foul.
They didn't call foul.
No,
They called out of
they're arguing
bounds.
that it was.
But if he pushed
not
him,
out of bounds.
if he pushed him, then it's a.
I mean,
they
it is
they
a
review
foul.
the whole thing. It might be a foul. So they're looking to
Oh,
see if it's
yeah,
a
they
foul.
do that. He did push him, though.
Right. So if they push him, it's a foul. So
He
it's
did
ball
push him.
foul.
He pushed him. Look at.
I don't know about that.
You cannot.
Where's
you
the
can-
push? That's not a push.
I'm just-
He
No,
didn't push.
it's a shoulder.
He didn't
He's
push.
coming in.
Hey, I'm
That's
just saying.
50-50 ball. Nobody
No.
has possession.
No, you don't
That's
have to
a
have
50-50
possession. You
ball.
don't have to have possession. If
But
he
he's
pushes-
not. He's literally not pushing him.
No,
Look,
no. Before
look
that,
right there.
No, before that.
No, that's what they looking at.
No, when
Drew, that's the replay right there. That's
No,
what they looking
No,
at.
when they replay the whole situation. So if you
But
was
Drew,
being pushed,
We
prior
looking
to-
at what they're looking at.
Yeah, I was about
This
to
is
say,
literally what they're watching.
No,
no, they're not. They're watching
all
the
different
whole
angles.
thing.
No, they're watching this angle right here.
They watch more than
You,
one angle. But
That's
they watch the play.
Secaucus.
Mm,
They show you the Secaucus replay.
mhm.
we go. Let's see if he pushed him.
That's
No,
50-50 ball.
nah,
Nobody got
he
it.
didn't push him. He didn't push
They
him.
didn't push him.
No, that's what I'm saying. But they looked to see if there was contact prior to
This
him
angle,
falling.
this angle looks like a push. Watch it. He's going. He
Yeah.
reaches.
But you know he's reaching in.
But he's reaching.
You know on the underside he's reaching in.
He's not doing this.
Right.
No,
that,
but you
that
can see his
elbow, the
arms
little
go that
chicken
way.
wing, the
Yeah,
little
but
chicken wing.
the contact is by him reaching, is he creating contact with Siakam
That
and
was
throwing him out.
I don't
That
think
was
it's
a bad
enough for him
challenge.
to
Anyway,
fall forward.
I lost the point that we said. Rick Carlisle be killing me because he don't know what the call is.
Yeah.
Then he find out, he'd be like, challenging. Then he'd be like, challenging, you son of a... What are you doing? You're like you just turned up like you was confident. Like you was confident. He be turning
Like a
up.
bunch of others
He
out
be
there.
turning up like what's his name? The Spider-Man.
Talk about
Yeah, that was a bad challenge.
No, but
You got to do it though. You have no. It's 22 seconds left.
Because they said a foul proximate to the play, which means if he touched them and give a little push, a little chicken wing, they'll give him the foul on that.
Yeah,
That's what
but
he's hoping for.
my thing is
That's what he's hoping
my
for.
That was an ugly scene.
That's what he did.
Foul him. Foul him.
no, he got 10
straight
seconds.
up.
No, foul him.
You
No,
don't,
you don't
you don't
foul him.
foul him.
Play defense. Live to see another day.
That's good.
And
No, they ain't.
Good. You gotta get the rebound.
No, they ain't. Time
this
out.
is it.
Lord.
This is it. This is
No,
it.
no, they gonna
This
let
is
Hallie. What the hell? What the Hallie? What the Haliburton?
They gave him a shot.
Oh!
Oh! GG's nothing. GG's nothing.
That's all it takes.
Oh! What the hell? What the hell?
I told
Oh,
you.
his daddy there! His daddy's in the building!
I told
Look
you.
at Shaq!
Shaq, like, what?
I had
all
money.
it
On, I had
takes.
money on that game.
I told you.
He
You
just
got
messed-
close.
he
I
just
told
messed
you
up my
to be
parlay.
close.
He just
Right.
messed up my
He
parlay.
just messed up my parlay.
I can't
Hey,
believe
Drew,
this.
this is how superstars are made.
This how superstars are made.
Sorry. I don't want to say it.
No, you did it! You said if he go
I said-
18-5-5, you gonna
No.
call him a superstar? I'm like, if he beat this team, yes.
No, what I'm saying, I said is if it's close, under 10.
Oh no,
watch him out.
Caruso. Oh no, he might have done the right thing. Caruso did the right thing.
What do you mean?
I thought AC because AC dropped back to go get
He ain't had 18-5-5.
2.1% chance to win.
By the way, he didn't have 18-5-5.
AC. No, he didn't.
Wait.
AC dropped back to get Siakam underneath, which gave Hallie the open shot, but Hallie also will find Siakam underneath. So I guess I'm living with the jump shot over throwing it wide open to Siakam on the dunk. Oh my God!
Bro, this
Is
might be
this Reggie Miller? Reggie Miller.
Hey, this
reincarnated?
is better than Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller ain't never had this many game winners. This one series or this is one playoff run.
Playoffs, he has what, 4?
Hey, what was his shooting percentage?
If they win, this is
Hey,
what,
I
Oh,
ain't
they
lying.
can. Hold on.
Something
They
crazy
can
might
win.
happen.
they can tip.
They can.
They can tip.
They can.
They put the tip in.
Well, you made it weird. I was gonna let you live. You made it weird.
You talking about the pause generation. You added.
And
It's not a tip in
AC
because
No, you can get a turnaround jumper.
No, you can't. Not in 3 seconds. You got to tip
Point
in.
three.
Derek
Yes, it's a tip.
Fisher has a
No, point three is a
.3
tip.
turnaround
0.3
jumper.
turnaround. Yeah,
Point
Derek
three is
Fisher
okay.
had it. And then-
No,
You can
no,
get
no.
it. You can't.
You can't turn around. The most you can do is tip, or you throw it and get a put up. Yeah.
You can do it
Yeah,
quick enough.
No, you can't.
Point three
Point three is the minimum.
Point three is a catch and shoot.
Yeah, point three is the minimum. D Fish got his off of point two.
0.4.
But point four?
0.4.
Yeah, they started the
And
clock
that's what
late.
I'm
D
saying.
Fish had a dribble turnaround, tied his shoe,
No.
fadeaway.
That was
J.
a crazy sequence.
If you listen to the broadcaster, the rule at the time was
Man, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you listen to the broadcast at the time, the rule was, and I don't know why nobody talks about this, they allowed you to catch and turn before they started the clock.
Yes.
That was the rule at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know how that makes sense. But that
I
was
don't
the
think
rule.
that was actually a rule.
They said it on the broadcast.
Broadcasters be wrong sometimes.
As you can hear them, you can't
Bro.
catch and shoot. This is
Bro.
only you can only tip at this time.
Well, it would be
You can't foul.
you gotta throw it up. It
can't
gotta be the
foul.
ball come in and you just let it go. But you
Can't
can
foul.
catch it and put it up. I be forget, bro. I swear, it's so funny seeing all the fights that have started up from this. Then James Johnson walk in the middle of it,
Yeah,
and they just be like, "Hey, man, I heard he said your mama."
Hey, James, we ain't even on that, bro. Don't even. You doing too much.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
Blood. Yeah.
Let's see. Set it up to be the greatest finals ever.
5 seconds. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Crazy.
Yes, sir.
GG.
Woo!
Are you backtracking?
Hey.
G.
Are you backtracking?
Well, I mean,
GG.
they lost. It's GG's. They lost.
Backtracking.
Only matters what the last score is.
I want you to reel that back like a
All right,
fish.
they lost.
I can't believe that.
They lost.
I ain't even gonna lie. That's crazy.
This is superstar sex because you want to know what? He had a bad game.
He had a horrible game.
He had a bad game.
He had a horrible
And he was like,
What did he finish with?
this is also good coaching.
Yes.
Because he could have called timeout and ruined this whole momentum. Nope, I'm gonna let my guy
This
get
is what
to
they
his
do.
spot.
Pace.
14, 10, and 6.
I mean, that's a good game overall.
That's a good game.
That's
He's not-
Jason
he's
Kidd
not
numbers,
superstar.
but
He's-
that's not like
He's not superstar.
we
He's a
all
good
know
player.
he
He's
should
a
have
good
more
player.
points.
Good
Probably.
player. He's a good player.
He also should have took more shots. He took 13 shots.
Oh, well, there's that.
He should have took more shots.
He's not a superstar. He's a really good player.
Hey, man.
As you said, he's
Hey,
the Vince
hey,
Carter, Reggie
hey,
Miller.
hey.
He's the Vince Carter, Reggie Miller.
I do believe that. But, well, Reggie Miller was a superstar in his era. But Vince Carter was a star.
Reggie
So we don't
Miller
think
was
Halliburton's not a
small
star?
of his era. He was never a
He's
superstar.
a star. He's not an all-star.
He was never a
Reggie
superstar.
Miller was a superstar. Superstar was different back then. Reggie Miller was one of the 10 best players in the league.
No, that was also the time where they only had so many shooters.
It wasn't that many. And you couldn't have,
You talk about the momentum.
you know what I mean? Like, Reggie Miller wasn't making an all-star team over Michael Jordan.
Bro, you got.
He wasn't making it over Michael
Hold a
Jordan.
second. But what kind of
Oh my
of
God.
momentum now does
Wow.
Indiana have? Because Indiana played a horrible game,
Horrible game.
and they won.
Horrible
so
game.
go into game 2.
Now, OKC played a god-awful game.
I
Now,
think
They
that,
played an amazing game
Amazing,
defensively.
amazing defensively.
They played an amazing
But
game
that- but-
defensively. Let me hit you with
call the
these.
defense, though.
Let me hit you with this second half. They shot
Second
43% in the second half. They shot 33% from the three-point line. They went 19 for 44 from the field and 4 for 12 from the three-point line. Indiana shot 51% in the second half and 50% for the three-point line.
Tell the 2 halves.
Yeah, the two
Indiana
halves.
won the third quarter. What did I say? The team that wins the third quarter wins the game.
They were down 10 when they won it too, yeah. Hey, good
And
game.
I said if they stay under 10 and get it close in the fourth,
Hey,
they was gonna
I'm
pull it
gonna
out.
tell you this right now. Look at that. Most go ahead a game time field goal. He got them all in this series or in this run.
Bro, that's crazy.
He got all of them in this run.
insane.
LeBron got 8 over 40 years.
Clutch. It was clutch, bro.
I was just about to think it was like, bro, I only got 8.
Reggie Miller got 5. We talk about 2 of them every other weekend. Like,
Listen to
oh
Look
my
at the balance scoring that
God,
they
bro.
had. Now it's Turner 15 points. Haliburton 14
I'm
points.
tripping right
Siakam
now,
19 points. Nemar 14 points. Naismith
bro.
10 points. Obi Toppin 17, 5, and 2
I'm
in the
tripping,
finals.
bro.
Thank you, Obi Toppin.
Are we talking about 17, 5, and 2? That's a good day.
That's a quiet.
That's a good day.
Quiet, hey, No,
Hey, hey.
no, it ain't quiet. Guess how many minutes he played? 25.
17 and
Hey,
25.
hey.
17, 5, and 2 in 25 minutes. Guess what?
That's man. I would take him over P. Will.
P. Will ain't doing that.
6 for 9 and 5 for 8 from the three-point
Technically,
line.
P. Will ain't never did it.
Okay, let's stop capping. P-Will has done.
P. Will's had 17 games.
Not in the playoffs.
Fam.
Not in the playoffs.
Not in the playoffs.
He's never had a
Play-
chance to.
Yeah,
he
he-
has. No, he
hey,
has.
hey,
He's
hey.
had a
He has
chance.
a chance.
He's had a chance to play in
They've
the
been
playoffs.
playing.
Yeah,
They've
yes,
been
he
playing
has.
3 straight years.
He didn't play.
They've been playing
I was
3
gonna
straight years.
say he had a chance, but he didn't really help them get there.
No.
And he was.
Hey
playing
man,
in
we
3 straight
appreciate
years.
y'all for tuning in. Show love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page if you have not done so. I love he still defended P. Will. That's
Bro,
insane.
it's crazy, bro.
That's insane, bro. It's
Talking
just
about
like-
obvious stuff. Like, you going to say he can't score 17? Come on.
I mean, he
man.
kind of does it a
playoffs.
lot.
Not in the playoffs.
Whatever.
Hey man, y'all stay safe. We'll be back up here for game 2.
Sick of it.
Of course, we'll have reaction and stuff like that, clips, all that posted. So tune in with us, tap in with us, man. Baki said, Pat, GG's, Pacers. To Pat, ain't no GG's over here. Yeah. Baki, I didn't know you were an indie animal like that, brother.
The animals.
Say some indie animals. We some indie animals.
Aminos.
Hey,
She's an Indian.
I get to claim it.
I've never
Indianapolis.
seen a video where you just watched it dry up
I know what you about
so
to do.
fast.
I know what you about to say.
All the women in that video was like, "We are going home alone."
I can't. I don't have no comment.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that off the air. Y'all stay